everybody? Welcome to Valiant, Vanquished, the only superhero RPG show on Twitch that's officially comic book canon. Welcome, guys. Let's do this, the final episode of Volume 2. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you to Corpse Sins and the Shadowrun group. Tonight was their series finale, the last one. Thank you all for tuning in, for supporting that show over the last year and a half. All right, let's get into it. Uh-oh, they're saying fix audio. Are we good? We're fine? Okay, cool. All right, guys. Being that we're starting late, I want to rush through this intro really quick. So our announcements for this week, as always, we have special discount codes available to you, and I was able to talk to Comixology and get them to extend the availability of those codes so they don't disappear tomorrow. So on this one, you've got till July 1st to go get your 50% off. So the book this week is The Valiant, which is a great book. The Valiant's really fun. It's like everyone in the Valiant universe is in it, like everyone, fighting an ancient evil. Bloodshot's got some awesome stuff in there with the Geomancer, which ends up setting up the storyline. Well, what I love about Valiant is every storyline sets up like the next couple years worth of storylines, but you get to meet everything that causes the Book of Death and everything else, so it's really great. The Valiant, 50% off on Comixology. You can get there by doing bit.ly/RPGValiant, all capital letters, and then use the code RPGValiant when you're at the checkout process. Now, after that, there's many different ways you can interact with this show because we like to create games that allow you to help us fund these shows and keep them going by interacting with them in unique ways. And on this show particularly, you are going to be fighting a villain. This week you are fighting the Vine. Last week it was the Vine plantings, and we didn't want to tell them because we didn't want to give away the big secret at the end of the episode. But now the Vine plantings have been defeated, and Vine proper have showed up to try to wreak havoc on Gate. So you are Gate in the chat room. You can use bits and or tips, and using the hashtags of the heroes you would like to send into battle whenever you make your donations or use your cheer in the chat. The more you tip, the higher chance you have to hit, but hitting doesn't affect your damage roll, but different characters have an easier ability to hit. Different characters cause more damage, so you got to kind of figure out what characters are best to defeat those villains. Now, while you're doing that, remember to use the hashtags of our wonderful players that you will see on screen, because then you can support them in their quest to kick ultimate ass by doing the wrong thing at the wrong time, always. So Karen, for example, will release Stickum every time her power has been activated by the chat room. Every new iteration of Stickum, he will be more powerful and have extra appendages, apparently, by the way we wrote this out. Oh, no. Well, not too many. He gets wings. He gets two, a left and right foot instead of two left feet, basically. Nice. And then, of course, Jay here will unlock his little power table every time it activates. We still have not done anything over 11 on this power table, so
let's get over
once 11. He gets over a D12, shit gets really interesting if he rolls that. And then, of course, we've got Dot, can turn to fire or water, depending, and then we've got Noah, who releases secrets, which you said you sent me a secret right before the episode, did you? I'm going to check. I might have to read it off my phone if it came through, because I didn't have time to print it.
Any of my secrets came forward last time.
No, definitely not. Oh, I got it. All right.
I'll keep that in my back pocket.
You
have another one still over
there.
You got a couple.
And secrets are really great. It's a great way to further dive into the show, whether the characters like things being known about them or not. And then, of course, we've got DK, and his power allows him to either fly or sink his density control, which tonight, heavier density control
there you go.
could...
Yeah, I cramped my abs doing that.
could be really valuable tonight, because they're locked in the middle of what is going to be a very big battle for the final episode of this volume.
No.
Now, the other announcements I have are the hashtag Know Your Role shirts that you can pick up on Amazon. For those that don't know, we have an Amazon store, and we have shirts that you can get. If you are an RPG fan, we have many different shirts on there. You can search, actually, on Amazon for Know Your Role, all one word, or Hyper RPG to see all the shirts that we have available. The other thing is on Reddit, we like to communicate with you guys about the episode. So at the end of the episode, head over to Reddit, tell us what you thought. Sometimes we hop in there and respond and talk about the episode, share theories, things like that. Chaos Die, every 5 subscribers, we will roll a Chaos Die, and something crazy will happen depending on that as a way to thank you for your subscriptions. And then every time one of them hits luck, we will do a comic book giveaway. Now, this week is a very special week in Valiant Comics because Secret Weapons #1 came out. Did you read it yet?
No, I took it home, but I just came straight from the store, and so now
It is so damn good. This came out today. I've been talking about this book for weeks. To me, it's like the hit of the year. It's amazing. Written by Eric Heiser, who also wrote Arrival. It's top-notch storytelling, top-notch art. So to celebrate that, we've got some giveaways this week. So for each, when you defeat the boss on screen, we will do a giveaway. And that giveaway will include this Secret Weapons #1 and To Kill a King Unity Volume 1 to get you all of your Livewire excitement there built up. For each NPC that we give away, for every $500 raised to support the show and keep these wonderful actors paid, we will do another giveaway. Not just an NPC, but we'll throw some more Secret Weapons stuff in there. So we've got a t-shirt we'll give away. We've got Unity Deluxe Edition Volume 1, these hardcovers. We've got 2 of them. And we'll throw in that Secret Weapons Volume 1 and To Kill a King Volume 1 as well in those books. So we've got lots of giveaways. So stick around for the entire show to make sure you have an opportunity to win that amazing stuff. Is that all the announcements I have? Let's start the show.
What?
So where we left off, we are currently sitting outside of the mayor's mansion, the mayor of Lake Arrowhead. Because this is a comic book universe, we're going to say that the mayor of Lake Arrowhead has a mansion that apparently was large enough to house entire groups of psiots. Lake Arrowhead put out a public statement with the help of Dot's parents that basically called all psiots in the area to come join them in Sanctuary. And we learned last episode that maybe there's something else going on there that is not, legit, that there could be some shady stuff going down that involves possibly Dot's parents. We left off in the moment where Dot's father has been stabbed by Mayor Lord Schaefer. And shit is going down, basically, as you all are surrounded completely by law enforcement. Your powers do not work. You do know that there is a dampener somewhere close by, and you have also been drugged, except for Karen, given the buff that she had. You are the only individual who is not drugged. So for the time being, your powers do not work, and all of your actions will be coming at a penalty as long as you are drugged. Let's get it going. So, you have just seen in front of you Lord Schaefer take a knife out from his kind of inside of his pant leg, stabbing it up under the ribs of Chuck as it enters the side, and he falls to the ground immediately in agony as he yells out, "Wither and die! Wither and die! Wither and die!" as the rest of the police officers in the area start closing in a little bit more on the RV, as yourselves and Ron and Infinity Fist are all kind of on the inside as the main side door has opened up, revealing this action taking place in front of you.
Ron, do you have any suggestions?
Oh no, man, this is fucked up.
I start running.
You run
Dad.
directly towards him. As you start running, you see the police officers raise their weapons.
I run and I grab Dot.
So you grab her and kind of pull her
And
back.
bring her down so that they stop putting their weapons
Lord
on her.
Schaefer takes the knife and pushes a little.
No, you can't do. It's not.
Stop stabbing him! What? Stop! You stop!
He removes the knife and kind of pushes him to the ground as Chuck grabs and falls to the ground as he's holding his side. As he's gasping for air, you can tell by the sound that it's hard for him to breathe as blood is kind of pouring out from the
And
side.
I can't hold on to her anymore. She's fighting too hard. So she runs.
Okay, so you break free and you start running. As you're running directly towards your father, Lord Schaefer kind of puts up his hand in the air as the police officers behind him raise their guns, and 2 of them kind of shoot in the air, warning signals, basically.
I ignore them. I'm running toward my dad.
You ignore the warning signals. Okay. As you continue running, he closes his fist and brings it down as 2 of the police officers behind you shoot at the ground in front of your feet. Can you go ahead and roll a might for me, please, with the D12?
You mean my might of D4?
With a D12, go for it.
Oh, my luck only counts on the D12, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. 12.
As you're running, one of the gunshots hits your right foot as it hits you in the leg, and you fall to the ground, skidding in front of you. Go ahead and take 2 damage from that gunshot wound. As the rest of you now see Dot fall 20 feet in front of you, there's still a good 30 yards between her and her father bleeding on the ground. You now see at the top of the mayor's mansion, Molly, who had been walking into the mayor's mansion, has now turned and is screaming and running down the hill as fast as she can, breaking through the police officers, running up to Chuck, holding him onto the ground as she stares up at the mayor, Lord Schaefer. I'm going to give you all another chance before we move forward there, as this is all happening, mind you, in mere seconds.
Just help me get Dot, okay? We have to go get her. We can't just leave her out there.
I'm crawling towards Dad.
Oh,
You're continuing to crawl.
I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well, just help me pick her up.
Do you get shot?
I still have, I'm not drugged, so I see it has, Molly's reached Dot's
She's
dad.
now at
And she's now with Dot's
Chuck
dad.
on the ground, looking up in disbelief at Lord
And I
Schaefer.
see that Dot, who I care very much about, is now bleeding and crying on the ground.
Yes.
I run over to Molly, and I crouch down so I can talk with Molly.
So you're running directly
I'm running directly past.
So you're running past Dot.
Yes.
Okay. Gunshots are now
Yes.
going in your general direction as well as you're trying to run by, because they did fire warning shots at Dot. So I'm going to need you to roll your action with, or your might with a D12. Oh shit. So Karen just makes a blank run for it, running past Dot to try to make her way up to Molly, that is now on the ground next to Chuck, who is bleeding out. Infinity Fist and Ron. Ron's still looking forward as Headless is standing in front of the RV.
Well, that was a 5.
Total. Total is a 5.
Total is a 5.
You take a shot into your left side as a bullet passes through, going directly through as you get hit, blood splattering into the air as she falls to the ground not too far in front of Dot. Now 2 of your teammates are on the ground as Infinity
Everybody
Fist.
just stop! Just stop! Chill! Yo! Jesus!
Wise suggestion, Mr. Goldston.
No, we are talking to you. Why are you shooting everyone? What are you trying to do?
What do you want?
I want you to comply,
Okay.
which would have been easy.
What do you
Yeah,
want
we
us to do,
did
man?
not comply. We went to a person who was hurt. What do you mean? You're making no sense.
You will join us.
Who's us?
Kind of looks at you crawling on the ground as you say that. Looks down to Molly. Do you want to explain to your daughter who us is, Miss Wilson? As she is holding Chuck, breathing. No, you sick fuck, this wasn't part of the deal. Dot was not part of the deal. Chuck is not part of the deal. This isn't what I agreed to. This isn't what I signed up for. This is not how this is supposed to happen. This is not how this is supposed to happen. You need to help him. You need to help Chuck. He's your friend. He's my husband. He's your friend. As Schaefer is taking the knife and kind of wiping it on his coat jacket, removing the blood.
He's never done anything to hurt anyone. Why?
No, he hasn't. He's
What?
weak. Like you, Dot. Like you.
Oh, you want to see how weak I am? And I'm dragging myself over the ground.
He kind of holds his hand up as you're continuing to drag and telling the police not to fire. As he kneels down on the ground, looking at you across the way as you're calling to him. You and your friends will join us. We wanted to do this the nice way. But your friend, the mind reader, started poking around, as was expected. And we always have a backup plan.
How are you going to call us weak when you are weakening us? You're the weak ones. You sit there with your guns and you dampen us, do you know? Or are you aware that the moment that you start dampening us, I will crush you. I will put your hand, I will take your hands, and I will crush your hands into your face. I will turn each and every one of you into juice. Or do you think you're strong enough? You want to turn off the dampener one-on-one, Lord Schaefer? Or are you too weak? You talk about strength, but you stand there with guns. Show me how
Patience
strong you are. No. Let's
is
do it.
power. Money is power. DK. Your powers, these abilities you have, humanity's next step in evolution, they're ours for the taking. You take our weapon, and now we'll take yours.
Okay.
You and your friends. And all of them, as they come to us for sanctuary, free of persecution, to be one with the Vine army.
What's a Vine army?
Vine got canceled about 6 months ago. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
Do you know the Vine is like
The Vine are forever. We are
no, Vine was canceled. You are not forever. It was
Vine
canceled.
cannot be canceled. We are eternal.
You were canceled. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do about it. It was canceled. You can't do it now. Maybe YouTube or something.
Everybody's going on Instagram.
You're killing my dad for social media videos?
What?
Is this like a viral thing? Is this
Yeah.
for viral?
Yeah, there's stupid influencers.
all over a
we're being attacked by influencers. I can't even
can't be
believe it. Oh my
happening.
goodness.
I have taken off my hoodie and have now used it to bandage my side.
Okay, you are bandaged.
I am bandaged.
You bandaged your side.
Can
Okay.
we at least get our friends off the ground so they don't bleed out? How
You will
what-
remain where you are until you comply.
Okay, what funny video do you want? You want
What
to
do you
do
want,
ice
make fun of
bucket?
videos?
Yeah,
What
ice
do you
bucket
want?
challenge? What do you want?
I can plank.
He pulls out his phone.
You could do a bullet challenge,
See,
like
don't-
the opposite.
Eridance, bring out the headsets. We're moving forward. You will remain where you are, and you will comply.
Okay.
We were not canceled. We are eternal.
Okay. Look, I don't control it. What are you gonna do, Molly? What are you gonna do?
Molly's just looking down at Chuck, whispering in his ear and kind of
How far
brushing
away
his
am I
hair
now?
back.
Have I passed Karen?
Let's see here. We can say that you can, but if you keep moving forward, you're still just trying to get all the way up to them?
I might stop when I get to Karen to see if she's okay.
Okay, I could say you've reached Karen then, and you're now on the
I
ground
have
next to
no
Karen.
idea what to do with a gunshot, but...
I'm.
You've been shot!
Yeah, that sucked. Hi.
What do we do?
I'm putting pressure on it.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Go talk to your mom.
I'll be right back.
I legit think you're the only one that can reach her. And if you can remind them that Vine has been canceled, that would also be really good for the rest of
I'm
us.
so confused by this.
I don't know. It's
While this is happening, I'm scanning around for Sage Topian, like desperately.
You don't see him.
I don't see him.
You don't see Sage Topian.
who are you looking for?
Sage Topian! Sage Topian!
Can you roll a charisma for me? With a D12?
I don't understand. If you wanted us a part of your team, why did you shoot 2 of our team members? You think that's gonna help?
It won't matter. You'll comply whether you like it or not.
So I got a 5.
Total?
7?
Wait,
7.
7. Yeah, sorry.
Sage Topian does not hear you. You don't see him anywhere in the vicinity. You will comply whether you want to or not.
Yeah, I know. You keep saying that. You have a bunch of guns pointed at us. We're complying. You don't need to keep bringing it up. Can you help our friends?
Not yet. We don't want them to die.
Tight.
No useful to us. Dead.
What are you gonna do about my dad?
Oh, I don't care about him.
Screw you!
He's served his purpose. He brought you all to me, to us.
Mom?
Dot, this wasn't supposed to happen. You have to believe me. I didn't want this to happen. This isn't how this was supposed to happen.
What was supposed to happen?
Just you. The others, you were supposed to stay out of this. Chuck was supposed to stay out of this, and we didn't have to be a part of this.
What was supposed to happen, Mom?
Your friends, I traded them for you, and for Chuck.
Molly.
Traded them to who?
To the vine.
What is the vine?
All of us.
Us?
And she kind of looks around at all the police officers and Schaefer kneeling down on the ground, smirking at you. We're the vine, Dot.
No, you're not. You're my mom.
I am. And Chuck's my husband, and
That's his blood.
I know this wasn't supposed to happen. Schaefer, this is not what we agreed to.
Molly, the only way you'll be able to hash this out and find out what the vine is and really explain to you guys that it was canceled is if you can, get those dampeners off. Can you.
You see her kind of make eye contact with you.
We could get Dad to a hospital.
Schaefer, will you help Chuck? And he kind of turns over his shoulder. Molly, I don't give a fuck about Chuck.
This is
or your
lordship,
family.
I know.
Or anyone else, because I have a duty to my superiors just as you do.
Why did you stab him? Was it like just dramatic effect? Didn't seem like he was doing anything.
To make you comply and to prove a point.
Well, I mean, that
works
You are out
super well.
of your league.
How are you going to say that when you have me with the dampener? When you turn that dampener off, I will turn you into Lord Wafer.
Headless, will you shut this ignorant buffoon up?
Oh.
Headless moves from the front of the RV, making his way over to you, looking at you from the inside as he's holding his head in his hands. And he kind of twists his head back and forth, holding his finger up to his mouth in front of his head.
Headless. Headless.
So you're calling out for Headless as you're in the ground? He kind of turns, looking over his shoulder at you crawling. He gives you a thumbs up back. But I'll still kill you for the money.
Fuck.
Oh,
I
Headless,
thought you were
we
my
were
robot
buddies.
friend.
We were not buddies.
Oh,
I
but
misjudged.
I was hired.
Well,
Hey,
we were going
Headless.
to change it. We were going to have Ron do his robot stuff. So now Ron, he's going to do his robot stuff. He's going to change you into what you finally want. And that's when I will kill you. I can't believe this. I know, you do your sassy thing that you do and make everyone angry.
From the front of the building, you see Eridance come walking out, and he's carrying with him handfuls of these headset-looking devices that are kind of covered in white, with wires hanging out from the bottom of them, as he starts kind of nervously making his way down the field.
Mom, what are those?
Dot, I'm sorry.
Whatever happened, it's not too late. We can still save
Just-
Dad's life.
Oh shit. Got so into it I haven't looked over in a while. We have some actions to resolve. Holy shit. Okay, that's gonna be needed. Dot? Will you promise me you'll run?
They shot me in the leg a little.
Just when you get the chance, will you run?
What about you? What about Dad?
DK,
Yes, Molly?
Headless is the dampener. And as she says this, Schaefer turns And in that moment, you see him put his hand up in the air. I'm going to need every one of you to roll a d4. Every one of you to roll a d4. All right.
4.
If he rolled a 4.
Oh shoot.
1.
3.
4.
Okay, hold on. We got to bank this here.
1.
Okay, I need you to now roll a d6.
1.
What did you have?
1.
You had a 1?
Yake.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Three.
Can you roll a d6 with it?
2.
Okay. All right. We can't resolve those yet because the dampener is still in effect and none of your powers are working. So that is the first round. You now know who the dampener is. As she yells this out, Schaefer turns, putting one hand in the air as he takes
Can I
his
spend
other
a plot
hand.
point to run in between?
You don't have any plot points.
Well, I thought we always start with 1 plot point.
Not this week, motherfucker!
Shit up.
Try really hard to run and throw myself in
the
between.
fates are not in our favor this week.
Wow.
All right, so you're trying really hard to get up, run, and throw yourself in between.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have you roll your might for me, please. You're going to roll your might with the d12 and give yourself a -2 because you're trying to get up with a gunshot wound.
Yeah, it's great. My luck!
All right, get active in the chat for a comic book giveaway as Dot jumps up and just limping, all of this happening in one kind of fail swoop. Should have let me finish explaining what he was doing.
Well-
As you jump in between him and your mom, as he turns with his backhand, grabbing the knife out of his shirt and throws it sideways as you jump in between him and there. I'm going to roll
If
damage.
I could just turn into water now, that would be good.
That dampener's still up. Order of operations next time. All right. 4 damage
Okay.
on top of the 2 you've already taken. As the knife kind of hits you in the arm as you jump in between, making his graze go off as you land on top of Molly and Chuck, pushing both of them to the ground. That is one small action. I'm going to give every one of you an opportunity to make an action before they retaliate, starting with you.
With me?
Yeah, and you have no disadvantages currently. You are on the ground bleeding,
Yes.
so you do have a little bit of a disadvantage.
Okay. So Dot is there with Molly. How far away is Lord Schaefer from Molly and Dot?
He's right next to him. I mean, enough to hit him with a knife.
He's right next to him.
Yeah.
I crawl with the strength that I have. I still have my taser. I have a taser, a stun gun. So I crawl over and I fucking stun gun him right in his leg.
Okay, I want you to roll your action with a d12 for me. Actually, no, it's just going to be your action because it's an attack on another individual against his action of a d6.
8.
Get the fuck out. What is your action?
8.
God fucking shit. As you crawl at full speed on the ground. Crawling through, reaching in one fell swoop with that as he's just kind of in surprise stabbed Dot in the arm, hitting him with that taser as he goes back into the air as he's now stunned. I'm going to say he's stunned for at least the next 2 rounds.
Hell yeah!
All right.
I immediately turn to Headless 7, as serious as I can be, and I say, whatever they're paying you, my dad will pay you double.
Given the intensity of this situation, you have his attention. Before him to even listen to you, I'm going to need you to roll charisma.
And whether it's just charisma?
Charisma with a d12.
This is very important. This actually is a combo if you pull this off.
16.
Okay, he pauses to listen to you.
when he pays attention,
So he turns his head to you and
while
has this look.
while his head is behind me, I go, "Shut your bitch ass up!" And I, like, try and knock the head out of his hand.
God damn it.
You try. Okay, so you
Damn it. DK.
so you try to knock the head out of Headless's hand.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll your action against his action. His action is also a D6.
Okay.
What is your action?
A D8 as well.
Oh, fucking shit. Why did I let you guys have such high actions?
Oh boy, baby. 5.
Ah!
That's a bitch ass. DK.
As you palm his head and it goes flying through the air, disconnecting from his body, to reactivate his powers. Now, you may not fully understand this, so this is for the audience. You see his body all of a sudden kind of brace itself, and you hear this kind of sound, and you feel in that second, at the same moment that his body kind of braces, the head kind of stops in the air as it kind of hovers with this kind of yellowish orange glow around it. But the second it stops itself and starts hovering, you feel your powers return. So, in that moment, in and of itself, the second your powers return, you release a green mist out into the air that unfortunately puts you to sleep. As you exalt yourself so hard to take him down, boom, you hit the ground. As you're hovering, as you get gunshot, Dot, and in this moment, all of a sudden you feel your power come racing back into you as you flame on, and your entire body turns into fire as you're now between Lord Schaefer and Molly and Chuck, as your entire body lights up. Okay, and you, in a flash, unfortunately,
This is the worst possible time. I'm going through something traumatic. I don't need more trauma.
immediately as your powers return, for some reason you're inside Jay's head again.
Oh my God.
And you see from Jay's eyes that he's at this raging party. And
This is not the time!
And he stands in front of a house greeting people as they come in. And on the lawn he sees two dudes are arguing over a girl and getting more aggressive by the second. He starts his move towards them when one of them throws the first punch and they start wailing on each other. Jay rushes over to them and tries to pull them apart, and he moves with speed and a surprising force. He throws one of the guys to the ground, but they both are drunk and hell-bent on destruction. Jay gets caught into the middle of it. He's holding his own till a glass bottle shard makes its way into his abdomen. Jay is stunned, and the two guys immediately run off. Jay, in shock, looks down at the wound and passes out. He wakes up in the hospital with the haze of an older man standing over him with the furrowed brow. He hears the words, utter disappointment. So, as you hit the head and it goes flying, and you see the body brace, and all of a sudden the head turn into this orangish yellow glow as it stops in the air and starts moving back towards you. In that moment, you kind of brace, and your entire body sinks into the ground as you feel your density go full out. Can you roll a d6 for me? 2d6.
2d6?
Yeah, what was that?
1, 6. Oh god. Is it vector character?
6?
What?
Oh no.
D6 is the lead narrator.
Tell us!
Yes.
Tell us, y'all!
As Headless's body, brain, or head starts to make its way back towards DK at full speed, it just falls to the ground as it chink, 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 chink. Apparently, you now know that there is a human brain inside of this mechanical body in this head, and it is now asleep.
And for a reason no one will ever understand for probably the rest of their lives, DK looks up in the air and goes, "Thank you, chat." What? Don't worry, it's a Nigerian thing.
Your powers have now all returned. As did everyone take? No, not everyone took their actions as their powers returned. Technically, you still have an action.
I run over to the head and start stomping on it.
Oh God.
You start stomping on
Yes.
the head. Can you roll?
While DK is sunken and just watching me. No! You hurt! No!
Can you roll?
Don't wake him up!
Can you roll your action for me?
Why?
Just your action.
Why?
I'm angry!
No, it's Anto.
Yeah, this is it. Just my action? Oh shoot, 4.
No, this is your action.
No, it's not, because this is an 8.
Is that an 8?
That's an 8.
Oh.
Zach drew it. I don't draw like that.
You-
Wait, but I originally got a
what?
4.
You rolled a 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do cause 2 damage to Headless, but your kicking him in the head does wake him up, as he was just asleep. Not.
No!
But I am gonna say that even though he wakes up, still has a shit ton of dopamine, melatonin now, running through his body, and he is very groggy and at a negative action when it comes
Ron.
back around to him.
Ron,
Yeah, Haas.
so you remember that thing we talked about, you trying and you not knowing what you would do, but you should probably try it anyway because we don't want to die?
Oh, you want me to do the thing with the robot body?
Yes.
Cover me.
Okay.
So Ron comes out from the RV and goes down and puts his hands on top of Headless's robotic body, and as he interfaces with it, he immediately looks up and he's like, "Oh shit! Oh shit!"
Oh, I don't like that sound.
And takes his hands off it. Guys, we might be involved in some shit right now.
What do you see?
Hey, Fist, buddy. You remember that time we tangled with those Project Rising Spirit bros? And we hightailed it out of there? Yeah, I think we found one of their projects.
So this is Rising Spirit.
It's got their handiwork all over, man. This thing's a walking satellite.
Okay, you can do like a thing.
I don't know, man. There's some safeguards in here.
I'm trusting you, Ron.
I don't know, man. Look. This thing's it's a walking satellite. I've never seen this
We
before.
need you more than ever.
Literally-
I need you. I will follow the head as soon as I get back.
Look. Have you guys ever heard of the? Oh man, have you guys ever heard of hardcore? No, of course not. Your kids.
No.
Not like that. Not porn. Come on.
Okay, because that's what I was thinking.
No, God, damn it. No, it's a secret government agency that the kind of they're for hire, a Project Rising Spirit government agency. They got this thing. Jin taught us all about it and how we could try to interrupt it and stuff like that. And it was using one of those psiot dampeners. That's the thing. This guy, his body is Lifeline. He's a satellite. His head is a psiot. His body is a satellite.
Oh, okay. Now that's starting to make sense. Yeah, that's scary. So can you turn it off?
He has access to any psiot power, basically.
Oh, shit. Oh.
What?
So
I don't know. I don't want to touch this thing, man. I get in there
Can
just
you
a
at
little bit
least-
and I feel this
can
shit.
you
I
at
don't want
least
in there right
turn the
now.
dampener off? Can you do something about the dampener?
He can't use his powers if the dampener is on.
Oh, but
So how-
but then this is a real Sophie's
Can you just
choice.
like shove him over to DK? DK, can't you just like crush him with your?
Just put his head under me and I'm gonna try and fall on it. That's all I can do. That's what I do best, is lay on things.
So Ron kicks the head over towards you, but you can't take that action
Ah!
yet. We got to resolve all of these characters' actions.
Roundabout starts to play. It's a real anime joke. Only the anime knows it.
Yes.
I just, whenever it comes back around, like, I haven't done anything since I turned into fire.
Right. Did your action to jump in front of was
Trigger
what
that whole
triggered
thing?
all
Okay,
stuff. So
cool,
they
cool,
still
cool.
haven't. Basically, the whole group of police haven't had a chance to react yet.
Yeah.
Because they're still up.
Ah.
So is Eridance. Infinity Fist, though, now feeling his power rising back into him, tilts his head down, and you see, you kind of feel this heat generating out from, inside of the RV as this glow starts to emit, and he puts his hands down as this kind of energy starts emitting out from him as he focuses, and in a blink, he kind of disappears. And I'm going to allow him, as you see a police officer off to the top left, drop. A second one, drop. And a third, drop. As 3 out of the 15 police officers just hit the ground as their bodies pretty much, as they fall, look contorted as if something just hit them so hard their bodies turned almost inside out as they just collapse over and hit the ground as this kind of just blink of light that is Infinity Fist is moving around. And now in this action, the police officers get their chance to retaliate as 12 of them turn their weapons towards you and start firing. I'm going to need every one of you to roll your action. If any of you would like to use a power for defense, now would be the time to let me know, because you can use powers for defense. So,
Well, do you know what I'm going to do? It's time to get hot. Look, I will find a better catchphrase for my move, but for now, that is what it is until I go back to the drawing board.
okay. So DK is going to get hard. All right. I'm going to roll a general action for the group of police officers, but it is fairly low. So, all right. Roll your power for me, just your power.
4.
You stand kind of out in the front as your density increases and the bullets start coming in. A large portion of the bullets come in and are just tink, tink, tink. As they hit, you see the kind of shells hitting and squashing as they fall to the ground as little flat pancakes bouncing off of your body.
I look over at Karen. Sweet Christmas, right?
I am asleep.
I wish she was awake. She would have.
Karen would have gotten that joke.
Yeah, I wish she was awake.
I'm asleep.
Everybody else, just roll your
using my power
action.
too.
You're gonna use your power for defense. Okay.
And since I am asleep, I can't use my power for
They're
defense.
probably not shooting at the unconscious woman.
Oh, God.
What'd you get?
1.
I rolled a 2, so you're probably the only person that's gonna take damage. Okay, you're fine, and you're gonna use your power.
No,
for
I'm
defense?
behind DK. I'm behind DK. Wait,
Makes
DK,
sense.
That actually
You would have
Noah,
to.
get
that
behind
makes
me.
No, I'm too
Go ahead.
focused.
Hey,
Tell me what you do with your
I am
power.
currently made of fire.
Yes.
I melt the crap out of whatever.
So you
they're-
just kind of put your hands out in a wave of fire as the bullets start coming in, as the bullets are melting as they go through the waves of fire. As you all are doing that, and DK's standing there taking bullets, I'm gonna say one of them ricochets off of you, hitting Noah in the shoulder.
All your stunts hurt Noah.
You only take 1 damage though. Only take 1 damage. Lord Schaefer is still stunned, but I did say that he woke back up, so
You mean headless or
Headless
Schaefer?
was waking back up. He's going to be at a disadvantage because he's still tired, so he's going to have a minus to his roll. He's going to use a neural spike on the entire group. It's an area effect power, which is going to be his power here. Okay, I need everyone to roll an action in defense against this power.
Me too?
Action and defense?
Just your action.
I have a quick question just for bookkeeping I've been taking away from the 8 dots that we normally have under armor. Should I be taking away from health?
Oh no, your armor goes first.
Okay,
when
good.
the armor's gone, then you go into health.
Fantastic.
6.
Do you want me to roll as well?
Yeah, you're gonna have to, even though you're passed out, because this can hurt you.
4.
8.
Did anyone lower than a 4?
Lower
You got
than?
a 2. Jay drops to the ground as you are hit with this intense kind of pain in your brain that just seems like an intense migraine that's getting to your core as you drop to your knees. And it's going to make you unable to use your powers on this turn.
Does that wake Karen up?
No, it's fine. She rolled past it, you're fine there. But I am going to say you can wake up on this turn. You had to rest one turn, so you are now up, and we go back to your action, starting with you, Karen. That turn is resolved. As Aridance is now running down the hill, seeing what is happening, he kind of drops everything. Oh no. I guess he sees you doing this, and he kind of puts his hand up, and he's got this device in his hand, and he looks at you, and he clicks a button, and he's like,
Oh no.
and he hits the button. You don't see anything happen at this moment, but he starts to run away.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I'm super up, right?
You're up, and there's gunfire going all around you. You kind of wake up a little bit groggy. On this turn, you're going to be at a disadvantage until it's completely out of your system.
Okay.
And you see Schaefer on the ground next to you, and you've still got the taser in your hand and a
Okay.
gunshot wound.
Did I see Aridance hit the thing?
You probably didn't see him hit it, but you're seeing him run away.
I'm seeing him run away. Hey, whoa, hey, hi, whoa, hi, what happened? What's going on? There's a lot of like guns and people, and we're all close enough
Yes, everybody.
that I
As you wake up, though, immediately Stickum just appears next to you.
Oh shit. Okay. Hey buddy. Hey girl. So
Just that casual.
yeah, that really sucks.
Stick him, get him!
So what I do, I love Stickum, but we're close enough that I call Wally. So I take my own blood and I use it to draw Wally on the nose, so that Wally can form a barrier around us, shielding us from the gun dudes.
He's just a wall, though. So he's not gonna like an entire barrier because the police were surrounding you in a complete circle, all on all sides of you as they had surrounded earlier. So you would stop fire from the front, possibly, but not necessarily the entire area.
So I will put it, since I saw him run away, I put it kind of in the direction that he was in, just in case.
Okay, so you're gonna
There's
put up
the thing.
Wally there.
Yeah, so Wally's just kind of hanging out.
All right, so well, I'm gonna need you to roll for that. So go ahead and roll your power with a -2 attached to it, and that power is gonna be just your power.
Oh boy, okay. Okay. Well, that is a -1.
Okay, so unfortunately, as you put your hands out, the loss of blood and the grogginess, you're just unable to focus. But Stickum is on your shoulder, ready to kick some ass.
Okay, well, so what Stickum does is, Stickum, since he is ready to kick ass, but he is still about 2 inches tall.
He's only 2 inches. I always assumed he was at least 4.
4 inches? Okay,
Yeah, you
so
know.
since Stickum is 4 inches tall, Stickum goes to Lord Schaefer, runs over, because Lord Schaefer's just like right there, and he's like, "Everybody start shooting or I'm gonna stab this fool right in his neck."
So he's basically saying he's gonna stab
And he's like
Schaefer
this.
in the neck.
Yeah. He's like hanging out.
Can you roll your charisma for me?
My charisma.
Your charisma with a D12.
Damn it. This is a 10.
As he says that, bullets start kind of grazing over his head as nobody believes he's gonna actually do this or even.
Okay, so then he's... No, I can't. I want him to stab him.
Stickum, show him how serious you are.
So Stickum rears up, and Stickum stabs.
Stickum stabs.
Stickum pokes. He sticks.
Stick 'em sticks.
Stickum sticks.
Roll a D4 for me.
2. 2.
Being the first iteration of Stickum, he just kind of pokes him, and it's almost like a little bee prick. As nothing happens, nothing changes. He's just sitting there, kind of like.
Go get his eye. Go for the eye.
Can you roll a d6 for me?
Me?
Yes.
And something else happens before I get to burn somebody. 5.
You are now supernova, basically.
Great.
As you are powered up even more, you start to float a little bit in the air as you are fully flamed up, and the heat is causing you to rise.
Is it when can I?
You can go. He's at
All right.
disadvantage anyway.
My dad is bleeding to death on the ground, and the only reason my mom isn't is that I just got stabbed in the guts. Fire hand.
So you're just gonna blow fire out at the police officers?
At
or?
Lord Schaefer.
At Lord Schaefer?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, can you roll
You
your
just stabbed me.
roll your firepower? And
No one
give
blames you. Please do it.
just your power, and it's gonna be against his action. But I'm gonna have you give you a +2 because the chat room boosted you.
8.
And can
Well, I
that fire also like go a little over to Aridin as well? Just like burn his ass.
I rolled my luck, but his highest he could roll at his highest is only a 6. So Lord Schaefer disappears in a disintegrated husk of ash as he gets hit with this fireball. His body just disintegrates as the ground around him burns.
Does he burn like a person?
Yes.
And while he does that, Stickum walks out like someone in an action movie who walks out while there's an
As he's walking out, he's walking out as the fire's going behind him, and he himself is on fire. As he's walking, you see his body burn away and float away. In the wind.
See you in a
I
second.
didn't mean.
Jay, what do you do?
Am I awake or am I good now?
Yeah, you're good. You just saw Schaefer. I mean, you're awake. You just can't use your powers. You're like
Like this?
intense pain. Yeah.
I look up and I just go, oh shit, that dude's dead. Oh shit.
Yeah, you basically just saw a human being once again burned to a crisp as his body withers, and he was passed out. So you didn't hear screaming at least, but he's definitely dead. What do you do?
So I had gotten hit with a bullet. And DK is still hard. Okay. No, I'm just trying to get the fact we're surrounded by police officers. Fuck.
And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not announcing every single... They are still drugged. You're still at a disadvantage, and I may not announce it every time, but I'm doing the math in my head, and if they roll high enough, even with -2, it's fine.
The police officers are?
No, you guys are
We
all
are.
drugged.
That's why my 8 like tied
just
to
bleeding
6,
out.
but it was his luck and the.
Ooh. Fuck. Is she still burned up?
She's super never She's...
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking that they're distracted because Lord Schaefer has just disintegrated, and using that distraction, I try and make a run for Karen.
So you're just making a run for it. Yeah, you can do that. You can cover as much distance as you want in a turn.
Okay.
There are gunshots all around you, so I'm gonna have you roll your action as you're running.
5.
Roll again.
3.
You take another bullet, grazing you again. 1 damage. Fucking shit. Only 1 damage. Is another bullet grazes you, but you do make it to Karen. You're next to her. You can go ahead and finish that action, whatever you're doing.
Karen,
Hey, girl.
are you okay? How much blood have you lost?
It's not great.
Okay. Wait, what do you have? Did you wrap something around yourself?
I have my hoodie around me.
Okay.
I have a plan to fix me, but I have to wait till the next turn.
Okay. Are you feeling okay?
No, not so. What I need
Yeah.
Wally.
What can I get? Wally.
I need you to help me get Wally.
Okay. You need like something to write
I
with?
need you to get me something to write with because I can't use any more of my blood.
Could you, or like maybe the ground?
Yes.
The dirt or
Okay.
something?
Yeah.
Okay. And I put both my hands over her
just do that
her
thing.
wound to put pressure
As her
on
arm's
it.
bleeding out.
No, what, are you shot in multiple places?
You were shot in multiple places.
She carved
I
her
thought I was great.
No, you're
No, I didn't
I
carve my
grazed.
arm. I used the blood from my wound.
and drew it on your arm.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
So you're helping to hold that while you're bleeding out in her
I'm
arms.
great.
You're grazed. You're bleeding.
You're bleeding.
You did get hit by a
You're
bullet.
figuring it out.
Hey, Karen, I also am feeling a little off. I just wanted to help you.
Thanks.
Do you want to make any other, any attacks or actions?
I don't have any plot points, and I can only read minds.
You control mine?
I don't have mind control.
Yeah, can't control.
Oh, yeah, I want to read this motherfucker, Eridance's mind. You
Okay.
said that I can use... So I'm
Alright.
going to, before I fade out, use my power, because now I'm closer to him. Okay. 9.
Okay. As you kind of reach out to him as he's running away, you see this sequence of events inside of his head of the night before, individuals in his lab with Lord Schaefer and Molly as they were testing out these headsets, as they put them on them, and you recognize these individuals as Jason and Jim and the young boy Cordrin are all in the laboratory, and you see, and you also understand the second you interface with him that he's human, and that you don't get the same static that you got when you were interfacing or reading the minds of the Vine. So you know that he's human, but you also see that he is working with the Vine and testing out this equipment that they've developed on these psiots. And he now knows that he's activated them and they are heading towards you.
Oh, they're going to do harm to us.
They are headed your way.
Okay. Oh, they are headed our way.
Cordrin, Jason, and Jim.
So I can see that he's activated them and they're headed this way, but I don't know if they're good or bad.
Well, considering that they're wearing these headset devices that they developed, you can pretty much conclude that they're probably working.
Karen, hi. We're in trouble.
What's this?
You remember Jason and Cordrin and those guys?
No.
Okay, well they're headed.
Portrait.
They're headed this. They're headed here.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I don't think they're gonna help us.
Tell the team. Can you tell the team?
I don't think so.
Well, we have a psychic rapport. If we hold hands, can we tell the team?
So you want to hold hands to tell the team?
We have a psychic rapport.
We do.
So between the two of us, we can.
You can just tell each other?
Wah 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 wah. We can boost each other's energies and let the team know that those dudes is coming.
Maybe if you had a plot point, but you
I know.
don't.
I was gonna say I don't have a.
You don't. What do you do?
Oh, well, I'm going to pick up where I left off, and as Headless's head rolls towards me, I'm like, okie dokie, and as
Headless got up.
When
his
Ron
head.
kicked it, is his
He's
head?
kicked his head, but he's gotten up, and he is now in play as he released his powers from his head. So his head's no longer kind of rolling because he got an action at the end of that action.
Okay, well then I'm going to run towards him, and I say to myself, "This is my yard now," and I spear him.
Okay, so you're spearing the body?
Yeah, I'm spearing the
Oh
body.
Okay. I'm going to have you roll your action for me, please, against his action, which is only a d6.
A 5.
As you run towards him, he releases his neural spike from Jay and puts up a shield. As you see the body just kind of tense again, and then all of a sudden a shield, kind of like an energy shield of the same kind of yellowish orange that you saw when the head stopped in the air, appears as you hit it, and you bounce off of it and go flying back against the RV, smashing into it as your body just kind of wrecks into the side and you fall to the ground, taking 1 damage.
It's going to take a lot more than that, boy.
As he does this, he now kind of turns, sees the dead body of Schaefer on the ground as he picks up his head and he sees Eridance running away.
Yeah, looks like you're not getting paid anymore. Should have been with the winning team. Oh!
He jumps up into the air as you see the body tense one more time, flies up into the air, and comes landing down. Like you see the body once again kind of tense in the air as he then comes down in extremely hard mode, landing on top of Eridance. And as he does, Eridance's body crushes under his weight as it just hits the ground and blood splatters everywhere in all directions out from around him. As he then kind of stands back up with his feet covered in blood and turns his head back to you.
Okay, I was going to do that, but now I'm glad I didn't because, that's more of a your team thing and hero team, not that. Yeah, we gotta,
They're all now still being fired at by the police officers. There are still 12 remaining. You know what? I did not conclude Ron and Infinity Fist's turns. Ron, having previously attempted to interface with Headless and got spooked, is now kind of pressed up against the back of the RV with his hands kind of oh shit, man. Oh man. Man, you kids are in some messed up stuff. I don't want to be a part of this. And this is giving me some weird flashbacks. I don't want to mess with the PRS.
Run! Get it together. You got to get it together.
DK, we're in a fight. We can't win.
We don't know that yet. We're don't just turn someone into dust.
That is a true story.
Run. Even if we can't win, we may need to escape. So I need you to have your head together. Because when it starts looking bad, I'm gonna need you to get this RV and get us out of here.
I like where your head is. We run.
Not yet. I still want to. I have a bone to pick with this robot. So,
Run.
When
I say uncle, get us out of here.
So he goes up to the front seat and starts interfacing as he takes his action to sit in the front seat and his arms go out and kind of reconnect with the vehicle as it starts kind of moving and shifting and repairing itself. You were calling for him. Were you trying to say something to him?
No, I was saying run, not Ron.
Run.
Run.
Got it.
He can think I said Ron, though, if he wants to, if it helps.
As Infinity Fist kind of appears directly in front of Headless, almost as if out of nowhere, and takes his hand back and rears it up, and you see his fist start to glow as he goes to make an attack on Headless. So I've got to do NPC versus NPC here really quick. That's a 3 on his attack against a 4 on defense as the shield goes up one more time as Infinity Fist's hand hits it and hits that shield. Instead of bouncing off, just kind of holds as the energy starts to vibrate, as the whole area around you start to see the ground as it starts to rise around as his fist is just driving harder and harder in that shield, and you see Headless's body kind of brace and hold itself as it's holding its head, as everything around you start to feel the hair rising up on your arms as they're kind of locked in this moment. The police officers rolled a 4 on their action, so you have an opportunity for defense here, either to roll an action or use your power for defense.
I'm up, right?
All of you need to roll for that.
Okay.
Because you're all being fired at from all angles. There's still 12 police officers remaining.
I rolled an 8 for my action.
Okay. We're fine.
Oh shit. I rolled a 2.
Okay. I rolled a 1.
Either your action for defense, or unless you can use your power in defense.
He's probably going to want to use an action.
Yeah.
Ooh. What's that?
9.
Okay.
I'm gonna firearm. For a 1.
For a 1.
Yeah.
So 3 of you get shot for 4 damage as bullets are grazing past you as you get hit again in the now in the arm. You get hit in the other side as you guys are still out in the middle of all this heavy gunfire.
Okay, I have a turn again, please.
Yeah, you're up, and I also need you to roll a d6.
Oh, okay. So for my d6, that's a 1.
Stickum reappears, and he's kind of like half of Stickum as parts of him are kind of burnt off, and he's just there letting you know how fucked up the situation is that you're in.
This fucking sucks. Why are we here? I don't know, dude. So then I'm going to...
Karen.
I'm gonna draw Wally again because we trust Wally, but I'm gonna make Wally into a shield. Just like a shield.
So you're just putting Wally out?
Yeah, I'm putting Wally out because I think I can't expend him out too far because I'm too hurt, but I can make him into a smaller shield-like version. So I'm gonna make Wally into a shield, and while I do that, where's DK?
DK's behind you, back at the RV. He got hit into the RV and kind of fell to the ground.
Okay, so he is into the RV.
He's not in it. He's just kind of laying in front of it.
Okay. Well, so what I do is I make Wally into a shield. I'm going to hold Wally so he's kind of propped almost like this so that at least if nothing else we can kind of
go ahead and roll your power.
Three.
You do bring up Wally as he appears in front of you, not able to like kind of fully wrap around, but you have a small version of Wally who kind of appears. And when he comes out, he's me like, "Oh, hi everybody."
Hey bud, so we're getting like hella shot at.
Oh, so you want me to just take bullets?
If you don't mind.
No, it's okay. I'm taking explosions, bullets. It's fine. That's what I'm here for. Wally, go!
The next time I call you, it'll be for brunch, okay?
Mm-hmm. I see you've brought Stickum out once again.
Didn't mean to, just kind of...
And this is the first time the two of them have ever been out at the same time.
Wally, shut your bitch ass. Stickum! We need him right now.
Wally's face kind of appears on the back end and looks directly at Stickum like, I don't like you.
Don't nobody like you. Stickum, will you stop?
I know. I'm working on it. But at least I can be here for everyone when they need me.
Wally, practice mindful thinking. Just stay present, buddy.
As bullets are kind of hitting him and taking him, he's like, I'll focus, Karen, for you.
Thanks.
You are no longer under the...
Karen.
Uh-huh.
Try and get everyone to the RV. Jay. Vegas.
Just say whatever you want to say. Just say
Do what you did in Vegas. You know what I'm talking about. The thing you did in Vegas.
Be clear.
I don't know what does Vegas mean.
Vegas is when you killed everybody.
No, I didn't do that.
Okay, well, something like that. Either sleep everybody or, put a little sauce to it.
And so I go inside and I start to feel my emotions. And the one that comes up is anger.
Okay.
A whole lot of anger. And so that comes up in me, and then I release a green mist that is filled with this emotion, but it's going to, as it hits the police, it sends them all into this.
Please just roll.
No, tell me what.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I just finish?
Finish.
Alright. So when it hits them, I mean, if it's a possibility, this is.
We'll see. What does it do when it hits them?
It basically causes their hearts to beat so fast that they're going into panic attack.
Okay.
You're panicking the cops?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Panicky ass cops.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
All right.
Be reasonable.
I'm gonna have you roll your power.
Uh-huh.
Roll your power with a -2 attached. Ooh.
That's weak
So
stuff.
you're still drugged.
Really?
Well, that's really shitty.
Try.
What'd you get?
5, but minus 2 is 3.
3.
I need all of you
Oh no.
to roll your action
No.
and hope that you get higher than a 3.
No! It went out.
Ow.
What'd you get?
She got the 3.
I got a 2.
I got a 1.
The 3 of you immediately feel your hearts beating so fast.
I'm dying. This is it. This is it. Well, we're going into shock. Does everyone
And
hate
it
me?
affects
Does everyone hate me? Everyone hates
none
me.
of the
Does
police
everyone hate me?
officers.
What do you mean? What?
See, I didn't think I had to clarify this, but that was supposed to be after they made it to the RV. Yeah.
What? You said do it, and
Yeah, after they made it to the RV.
Oh God, I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Look, man, I
Does
tried.
everyone hate us? I think everyone hates us.
No, guys, just go to the RV.
Oh God.
Run to the RV.
Oh God, Mom.
Oh God. I said this thing yesterday. It was really stupid, and I'm so sorry.
All right, did affect none of the cops.
You look down, Dot, and you see your mom hovering over your father who's bleeding out on the ground as she's crying and holding him, just kind of holding him tight as he's bleeding out.
Mom, take Dad. Come to the RV. We have to get out of here. We have to get out of here right now.
And she just kind of, without thinking, kind of picks up Chuck or tries to, and you know he's a lot heavier than her, and she's not quite strong enough, and she's just kind of like trying to drag him and move him as you.
Please, I can't help.
I run and I try and carry
Unfortunately, you're a ways away, and it's going to take you so long to get there. Why don't you tell me what you do first?
Well, we're under Wally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wally only protects you from gunfire from the front because you are surrounded.
And we're still freaking out.
Uh-huh.
I think we're dying. I think we're dying. Okay.
Shut up.
We need to get back to the RV. I can't believe that I'm gonna die and this stupid without eyebrows.
No, I can't help.
You're all like upset. Can't you like get upset all over everything like with your fire? Like just take everybody out.
Is it okay to hurt them all? They're gonna kill us.
You should super hurt the. Oh God,
We can like
they're gonna kill us all. They're gonna kill us all. Wally, I'm so sorry.
So Wally now is just like, I'm freaking out, man. What is happening? What are these emotions? What's happening? Why am I being shot right now? I don't want to be your stupid shield anymore. I just want to be accepted for who I am.
I accept you. I love you so much.
No, you don't.
I do. Oh God, I love you so
Stickum
much.
is
I love you so much.
also freaking out.
What the fuck? Get hot, bitch.
What?
Okay, so what do you do?
I'm taking their advice and sort of just flaming in every direction that's not us in panic.
Okay, because your
Ideally,
heart
it melts
is
all the
freaking
bullets,
out
but-
and you're just going crazy, I'm gonna give you a.
And I'm still supernovaed.
Yeah, you are, which is a very dangerous situation to be in.
Yay!
I just want to say that we have laid flat with Wally on top of us like a trap door.
Nice.
We are
fine.
with Wally.
By the way, I got none of that communication, so I'm just running towards.
Psychic report.
No, I'm freaking out right now.
And Mom is struggling with Dad, so they're probably pretty down low. So I'm going like this.
So you're up high and just kind of blowing everywhere. I'm gonna have you roll your power. I'm gonna have you give yourself, because of your crazy situation that you're in right now and like near-death experience, you're gonna have a -2 to this roll and you're gonna hit something. So your roll is more to determine the effectiveness of it. So -2 to that, because you are freaking out.
Whoop. Freaking out. 6.
So you
It
rolled
was
an
an
eight.
I rolled an
8.
8.
Yeah.
So you start blanketing everywhere around you as the ground lights up and a wall of fire goes up in front of the police officers. And you now create this circle of fire.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Do another one.
Burning up 8 police officers.
Dear God in heaven.
Because they can't roll for shit.
Please tell me they were aliens.
So they scream like humans.
Oh man!
As they start burning up in the air, as they start firing wildly, some of them running as their bodies are on fire and they're running all over the place. And some of the ones who are blocked by are the ones on the opposite side of the RV that you didn't get to, as they are on the other side, kind of ducking behind the RV as you light this entire area aflame. You are still you've now run and you're a little bit closer. You're just so slow. So what do you do?
I want to pick up Molly and Chuck and carry them to the RV.
So as you pick them up, you start in your mind running, and you guys all see DK making his way towards the RV.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, are we in slow motion? Oh my god. What is he doing?
He's running his 40.
I am running with the swiftness. You be quiet.
Oh my god, how can we get over there? We need to get over to the RV too. Okay.
You see the RV now transforming into this almost tank-like object as a giant kind of turret type thing comes out of the top of it and tracks start forming out of the side as Ron as the NPC, he rolled a 3. As the GM, I rolled a 2. So he succeeds in making you a tank. Basically, as this tank kind of forms together, this military-type vehicle that is bulletproof and packing some serious firepower, as Infinity Fist and the rest of them are now locked, as Headless and Infinity Fist are locked, and the energy growing out of it now comes to an explosion as this blast goes off, setting out the flame that you put out as it kind of blows. And as it hits you, can you roll your might with a d12 for me? And I do have a plot point, and I'm going to use it.
Oh, I was waiting on when you would use that.
But I don't always have to use plot points for something bad.
Oh, we
don't always have to use plot points for something bad as the lead narrator. Sometimes they can just be for a surprise. So as this, what'd you roll?
12.
12. As this energy blast hits you, it kind of blows you out. As you hit the ground, now as your normal self with your gunshot wounds, and your all of you kind of get knocked back by this force as it blows out the fire all around, and you see some of these police officers on the ground dying, and the ones behind the RV are still active, but you hear the sound of police sirens at full blast making their way down as you hear the sound of tires screeching, and you look up just as you see this car spinning sideways, tunk, 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 as it hits the 4 police officers, knocking them up into the air off to the side, as it then spins out around the backside of the tank/RV, up into the grass, spinning around, coming to a complete stop. As the door opens, steps out is Sage Topian.
Jay! Oh, you're way late, dude. Like, I don't need you anymore, dude. Like,
And he runs over and gets down on the ground and grabs you by the shirt. Like, are you okay?
yeah, man, I'm chill. He
grabs you and hugs you.
All right, dude. All right.
Jack, you must give him everything he needs right now, and I will make sure he gives you everything.
Give me the sauce, man!
Give him the sauce.
What is the sauce?
What do you? I can't give him the sauce.
You know, you're gonna find a way to give him the sauce.
Do you want us to like turn
Am
away?
I back at the RV right now?
You're on your way to the RV.
Okay, let me know when I'm at the RV.
If anyone else would have grabbed him, they'd be there by now.
We don't have to look if it makes it easier.
Whatever you guys need.
Just give it to me, Jay. I'll do anything you want. Anything. You want to get out of here? I'll get you out of here, man.
Get me out of here. Let's get us out of here.
You need me to kill some more cops? I'll kill some more cops.
Kill some cops!
I left my wife. I left my kids.
No,
Jay.
no, Sage, no.
I want another night like last night, Jay. I can't stop thinking about it.
What is he talking about?
All right, dude. Like, look, just help us get out of here.
gotta help this guy.
That dude's so in love, it's really adorable.
He lets go of you and he runs over to the back of his police cruiser, opens up the trunk, pulls out a shotgun and kind of clicks it in one hand, grabs a rifle, throws it to you. He's like, I'll get you out of here, man. Let's do this.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Jay?
Yeah. No.
Just
no.
go with it. Just go with it.
I love you too. Let's go.
And he starts running towards the front of the building as you see, walking out of the front, Jason, Jim, standing behind Pordrin in front of them, wearing these kind of headsets as they start making their way to you. Everyone's actions were used, correct? I'm pretty sure everyone had their
I'm
turn.
still on the way to the IV.
You know, before this crazy happens, why don't you go ahead and roll a d6 for me?
6.
Roll one more d6 for me.
3.
So as you kind of are making your way back to the RV and you kind of connect with Dot as you're all kind of running together and you kind of like grab her as you're moving forward, you get this immediate kind of flash from her mind of how much she likes all of you and that she thinks all of you are incredible. But she also, you see that she woke up last night with nightmares of the man she killed in the tunnel screaming as he burned, and you just see all these images of that moment and now all of the police officers and all the other people burning inside of her mind.
Dot, everything's gonna be okay?
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't know if I'm sure, but you're a good person and you deserve to live. We all deserve to live.
What do we do?
I don't know. I don't know what to do now.
So as you're all making your way back to the RV and you hear Sage Topian running towards the front and you see what he's running towards are Jim and Jason and Pordrin making their way down to you. As Pordrin kind of standing in the front, you look over at him and you see in front of you this image of this like hulking like creature appear as this just kind of like starts shifting and moving its body and contorting as it kind of rears up and then slams its hands down on the ground and leaps up in the air towards you, landing in front of you. And as it comes down in the air, all of a sudden Infinity Fist kind of like swoops in as his hands come up and grab the hands of this Hulk-like creature as he looks back, run! Run! And as he says this, all of a sudden, Jim Dabney kind of puts out his hands like this, and then all of a sudden, a giant white flash, as bright as the sun, emits out. I need every one of you to roll your action for me.
Seven.
1.
2.
Okay, the two of you are blinded by this white light. You are now blind for the next turn, as you are unable to see immediately as this white flash hits. The rest of you, seeing his arms go out, have kind of looked away, but the two of you get hit by this white flash as you go blind. As Jason makes a dead bolt directly towards you. As he starts running right for you, not speaking a word, just head down, starts running directly at you. And you're up.
And I am blind.
You are blind.
Stickum and Wally are blind.
Yeah, and you all are still having
Are we all
panic attacks.
together?
Yeah.
But we're kind of like, because we
You're
had
all
Wally.
moving- yeah, you're
we're
all
moving
moving
towards the
towards
RV, and we have Dot now with us.
Yes.
Okay,
Not on fire.
So Ron Solo is still with the RV.
Yeah.
Run!
Yeah, it's like a tank now.
Run!
Are you saying run or are you saying run?
No, I just keeps. I can't see anything. Just
Ronald!
say things so I can see you, so we can keep coming towards the van.
My name is Ron, and I like to party.
Oh, other things.
I'm a partying guy. My name is Ron.
I'd be happy to hear him say
things.
that.
So we're still running towards the van.
Yeah. You're running towards the.
Yeah, so we are towards the RV, which is now a tank. Ron, can you lay us down some covering fire?
My name is Ron, and I'm gonna. Fucking yeah! Shoot! Yeah!
Yeah.
As you start to hear this sound of like click, 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 and like extremely loud, the sound of metal like grinding and gears moving. And you all see this giant kind of swinging arm move over towards the front of the building. Everybody duck! As you hear this loud boom. Oh shit. As a tank shell releases from the inside of the tank and goes over your heads, hitting the mayor's mansion. It just boom hits the front as the front of the building comes crumbling down. But kind of misses the individuals that were moving towards you. Do you make any other actions?
So we're all still moving towards the van. I'm still having a panic attack. That's it. Those are my actions.
Oh, I guess you want me to just keep soaking up bullets for you. I want to get punched by this big guy now too.
I'm so sorry. We're gonna get you in the van and we're gonna hang out. We're just gonna like eat strawberries and we're gonna be best friends.
I don't eat strawberries. I don't eat anything. I'm a figment of your fucking imagination.
Okay,
that's all I am.
Oh no, you're more than that. You're so much more than that to me. I promise. You're so sweet and you're so nice and you're always here every time I need you. And like no one's ever
here. If you love me, you would get rid of Stickum.
Oh, I don't think.
What'd you say about me, bitch?
I hate you. Stickum's the worst.
You know, I'm also just out here trying to live my life, trying to hang with my friend DK, and everybody's always like, Stickum,
Oh, you have friends, Robin. You have friends. Oh, Stickum has friends.
You ain't got no friends?
I hate you.
I could probably be a friend. What do you like? Do you like stabbing stuff? I stab at stuff. You like stabbing stuff?
I've never stabbed anything.
It's so cool.
I just wall stuff.
You are stab some stuff?
I can't. I'm just a wall.
If I stand on top of you and I stab, it's like you're stabbing stuff.
Okay.
So then Stickum runs and jumps on top of him. Is like, and now he's also riding while he like
a little crack appears in the top of the wall, so Stickum can kind of like wedge down into it.
Fuck yeah! We're a fucking tank! This is so great! Dude, we're like the best team. This is amazing. We're like a team now. It's like me and you, Wally and Stickum. We're a tank, and we have a name.
While this is going on, I'm slowly bringing Dot closer to me and further away from Karen.
What do? Jason is making a dead run for you.
When I see Jason,
You turn and see because he's just.
So
I can't
does he
see
have
any of it, so I'm just hearing
anything
it.
on
Like,
him?
Yes, he's wearing a
come
white
here.
headband.
It's
A
okay.
white headband.
It's like a mechanical device. It looks like this white kind of like cap, but you see wires coming out of it, and it's just connected to his head with wires and everything.
All right. So I have a rifle in my hand. And Sage Tobian's next to me.
No, Sage Topian is running kind of like at them.
At them?
He also was blinded by that blast, though, so he's now just, I love you, Jay!
So as Jason's running at me, I did two things. Can I do two things? I'm shooting his cat. Right? I'm shooting at Jason's
Because
cat.
you're a marksman.
No, I'm just shooting at it.
Also,
You're just shooting at him.
Like I'm trying to shoot
You're
his cat.
shooting bullets at his head. That's
Yeah.
what you're
No,
doing.
that's fine.
But Jason's like super, like he's invincible.
Correct.
Right? So I'm
yeah.
shooting at his head. And so like I'm trying to get that thing, but as I'm saying it, I'm like, I breathe in and I say, it's time for some cancer. I do. I do. I don't know what that is.
Does anyone hear this? Does anyone hear this?
I hear
No,
it.
nobody hears it because I just say it real low.
It's cancer in time.
No, this is all I'm saying. I feel bad about it. But it's time. Instant cancer. And then,
Okay, so are you shooting him, or are you trying to give him cancer?
well, I can't do two at the same time. Do I have to just stop
You gotta
one?
do one of your actions.
I mean, I can't do both. Like,
You can't. No.
well, let's just give him cancer. Then.
Oh,
Ah, is that bad? Well, he has it.
I just killed like 9 people.
Right, you're a terrible person.
Okay, so
I try to make his tumor grow.
Okay, go ahead and roll your power for me. Just your power.
No, well, that's 1.
As he's running at you, just dead run, eyes locked on you, you kind of freeze for a second, and you can tell that you're trying to focus, but his intensity as he's just moving directly for you, nothing happens, and you're just kind of locked still. Blind Dot, what do you do?
Blind Dot can hear that the home is this way, that something's going on with Karen. Is
Giant
still
tank
freaked
shell went
out.
over your head.
I saw the 3 of them come out before we were blinded. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Why is this happening? Why are you doing this to us?
No one responds.
Are they still there? Can anyone else see?
Yeah, and they're still there, and Jade has a gun but isn't firing it.
Oh, but we don't want to hurt them, do we?
Yeah, we do. Are we still amped up?
You guys aren't amped per se, you're panic attacking.
Yeah.
You're not adrenaline, but you're panic attacking.
Our heart rates are
Yeah.
racing. Our hearts are racing.
One more
Second
turn.
report. Since we're all blind,
No, I'm not blind.
no, you're not blind. So we can,
I can very much see what's going on.
since me and you have a second report, we can grab each other, and then I grab Dot, and then the 3 of us can see through your eyes.
You better hope a chat room gives you a plot point soon, because that shit's not
How,
going to
how do we start with 0?
Can I see what was on their heads?
Yes, you would have seen that they were
Could
wearing
I
things.
reasonably discern that they are electronics?
Yeah.
Do I roughly know what direction they're in?
One of them jumped in front of you. You would have seen that he jumped in front before you were blinded. You would not be able to see where Jason or Jim are, but you would have seen that Portrin, as the Hulk-like kind of creature, jumped in front of you.
Can I shoot a wall of water at where I think their head electronics are?
Yes, you can. You gonna roll for it?
In a panic, though.
Okay. A panic, and you guys are still drugged. You're blind,
Yeah.
and you're panicked.
And I've been shot like a lot.
So I'm gonna give you a -3 to your roll.
Why is this happening? Fuck. -2.
Yeah, you just start shooting water everywhere as some water hits Jay and
What is
kind of
that?
pushes
What is
him
that?
back a little bit, and just everyone else is getting doused with water as you're just kind of going wild, but doesn't hit the target you're aiming for. Noah, what do you do?
Done! Chill out! Oh my god!
What's on their heads?
Wait, can I then
Sprinkle me.
Can I then grab Dot and move her in the direction of them, since my eyes are open and I can see? So it's coming out of my hands.
I'm
so
a water cannon.
Hey God, just let me direct you. And I grab her.
Can you
and,
just roll your action for
Okay.
me? Just roll your action for
So
me.
just shut up and do it. Oh fuck. 2. God damn it.
Gotta love rolling for stuff. At the beginning of the game, it was going in your favor. So you grab her, and because you're both kind of panicking, it's
That's
just
not
going over. What do you
helping
do?
anything.
Am I at the RV now?
Yes.
I go inside the tank now to Ron. It's like, where do you load this thing?
Where do you load it?
Where do you load this thing?
He's like, with my brain, man.
All right, well, load me in with your brain. Those motherfuckers have my cell phone.
So you hear the sound of the tank kind of like moving around and shifting again as the barrel like opens up extremely wide and turns into a human cannon as a little portal, or like a little ladder kind of comes down in front of you, and you climb up it and push yourself inside.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Karen's going to be so mad she can't see this.
Okay. Do you want to roll your density power for me?
Yes. 2. This is the hour of twos. I am telling you. It is the twilight hour.
Twilight. Because there's not an hour called
Okay.
two.
Now, which power were you? You were obviously going for hard density.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that. Okay. Okay. And Ron against. He'll make his shot.
Oh,
As the cannon goes off, you come out of it, and as you hit the air on the opposite side, the air kind of grabs your chest, and you go whoop.
no!
As you start shooting up into the air, up as you see the ground leaving beneath you, as you start going up and up, as your body gets light instead of heavy, and you move up into the sky as the ground below you gets smaller and
The
smaller.
tank is cast!
Doc, can you roll a d8 for me? And Karen, can you also roll a d8?
6.
Okay.
5.
All right, well, Stickum now, as he's inside Wally, sprouts himself some wings, and his knife grows much larger.
Oh shit.
So his knife
can't
is
see
kind of
that.
turned into like a machete, and it's got wings now. So Wally, in extension, now has a machete with wings. Great. Well, yeah. You are now boosting that water as your whole body goes into water and just kind of disappears into forward as one big like thing of water. But as this happens, your sight kind of comes back in water form, and you are now. And everyone just got a plot point, by the way.
Oh, yeah, chat.
Thank you, chat.
As you kind of just land your entire body up against the RV. And Jay, can you roll a d8 for me?
So that was the random direction I ended up in, was against the RV.
Yeah, you're now up against the RV as a large body of water. 8. You rolled an 8. Roll a D6. D6 for me.
1.
You amped the fuck up. You are now out of panic attack mode. You are amped up. You don't feel that pain in your side anymore.
Oh, shit.
You are amped the
Oh
fuck
shit.
up.
Y'all.
Yes.
We gotta run to the RV, you guys.
We're almost there.
You're like 3 feet away. You're like right there.
Oh shit. You guys, go to the RV.
We're here.
Go inside. And so me and Wally and go. Now that we're amped up, how many cops are around us?
All the cops are gone.
All the cops are gone.
You've got the 3 dudes. And Headless.
The 3 dudes,
Portrait.
and they're on the other
Cordrin,
side.
Jim, and Jason. Jason is running directly towards Jay.
Okay.
Cordrin is kind of locked, kind of come down hard on Infinity Fist, who has grabbed this giant monster's hands, as Jim is still standing up by the entryway, having emitted that giant beam of light, is now just kind of standing there watching, and Headless is over to the other direction, hasn't made his move yet.
Okay, so I am amped the fuck up, and now I have a shield and I have a sword. So I just start fucking running towards Headless, like running towards him. I've got Wally as a
Wait,
shield
you're
in
running
front of
towards
me.
Headless?
Oh yeah, I've got Wally as a shield in front of me.
Oh my god.
I've got Stickum as a sword in front of me. And we're all just like, ah! And we start running towards Headless. And so as we get there, I put them both down. And I look at Headless and I was like, we were supposed to be friends and you were going to be my robot friend and we were going to be buddies. How come nobody wants to be robot friends with me? Why don't you want to be my robot friend? We were going to be friends. I taught you how to do this and we were going to hang out and then you were going to sacrifice your life for me. And why did you betray me? You were my best friend here.
So you're doing this as you run directly for him?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to roll your action for me for that attack. And he's going to roll a power in defense, which is the power of suggestion. So he lifelines for suggestion.
I rolled a 1.
As you're running towards him, all of a sudden you hear this kind of voice in your head. We are friends. Stop. And you stop.
We are friends. Stop.
Karen,
Uh-huh.
I will leave you alone if you hand me Noah so I can return to my employer. Please, hand me Noah.
Hand you, she's big, I can't think. Stuff, no, stuff. Hand hard.
Take me to your friends.
You're my friends.
No, your other friends.
You're my best friends.
So those two are now locked in a conversation. As his semi-human robot brain is trying to process that. Okay, so Pordrin and Infinity Fist are now locked together as Infinity Fist is looking at this beast. It's like, we saved you once before, let us save you again. Just stop this. And he kind of like, as he's holding him, he can kind of see through, this mental projection, this kind of projection of Pordrin's childlike body on the other side of this projection. As he focuses his energy, he's going to try to punch through and grab this headband and crush it with his hand. His action is rather high. And he rolled an 8 on his action, which automatically succeeds because the defense is a 6, which also rolled a 6. That's great. But he punches through as he's holding with one hand, and he just grabs and crushes the device that's holding him, as immediately this large creature just kind of disappears as Pordrin's body just kind of falls to the ground, and he's crying. He's just on the ground crying. He's just, what? What? They were gonna help. I'm sorry. They were gonna help. We came here for help. For help. And now Jason has made his beeline directly towards you. I need you to roll your action for me.
Six.
Jason, running at full speed, lunges for you, and you are able to dodge out of the way as he kind of hits the tank and like leaves a dent in it with his skull, and kind of rears back up, looking at you, and gets ready to make another swing, but he missed his attack. Jim, on the other hand, looks like he's up at the top of the steps, kind of like breathing heavy and just waiting up at the top of the steps. We're back now to you, who are locked in this suggestive mode, and you are currently kind of mind controlled for this turn. So we're gonna pass on you for now. What do you do?
I see.
And you all have plot points, by the way.
Yeah.
Which you could also use yourself, even if you're in this position.
I see Jason as he's rearing up to punch me. And I just I use a plot point, and I go, sleep, baby boy. That's it.
You tell him to sleep?
Yeah. And then I just release, hopefully with everything I am, that energy to just immediately make him go to sleep.
So as he's reaching back to punch you, he just kind of falls and lands and creates a little dent in the ground as he's now asleep on the ground.
I take his little thing off as he's on the ground.
So you rip off the head thing.
Yeah.
As you rip that off, he continues sleeping, but...
Sleep, baby boy.
Okay, that's your turn.
Great.
Great. What do you do?
So I'm up against the wall of the RV in total water form, right?
Yeah.
And the only remaining dude is on the porch of the mansion, now destroyed mansion?
And headless.
And headless. I'm still terrified, but you came after.
Oh, you guys, that was only for that last turn, so you are now no longer in panic mode.
Oh, okay.
And you're
can I see?
Yes, you can see.
Yeah, because when I became water. robots don't like water, right? You went off to fight a robot single-handed. That seems like a bad idea. You came to my defense when I ran after my dad. I'm following you towards the robot. And then, theoretically, I'm just gonna soak the robot.
So you're just in water form, and when you say soak, what do you mean?
I want to sort of, like, fuck up his circuitry
Okay.
by, like, engulfing whatever looked like the most sensitive bits of his robot functioning. Presumably his brain.
Okay.
Area.
So you're just using your power?
Can I use a plot point in order to sort of help target something that looks like it has been badly shielded against, like, water? Like, because, I mean, they'd probably waterproof this thing, but, like, I can make force, like, I can... What can I see that looks like a weakness that I can...
Given the design of this individual, he's not necessarily going to be weak to water.
Mm-hmm.
So just making something short out probably wouldn't happen, given this is like satellite grade military equipment.
It's amazing how fiddly space things are.
Maybe get Jim. Take care.
I mean, this you bring it, if you sell it to me, if you use a plot point and sell me the moment well enough, it could succeed.
Okay, so you know how the Challenger came down because O-rings expanded because of cold and nobody thought about that shit? I've never...
Sold.
Shit, I can't argue this.
Or at least one leading theory was that was what happened.
Okay.
I've never, I think, messed with the temperature of the water. So I'm heading in towards some of the circuitry of the brain, and I'm gonna get real cold.
Okay. So you're gonna like sneak your way into. Just tell me what happens. Use your plot point to tell me what happens. Just tell me how you do
A
it.
wave of water comes up and just literally like splooshes around he's holding his head again, right?
Yeah.
Like it just goes right around there. And like at this point where there's a seam right here where he takes a piece of plating armor, connects to another thing, water gets in there and expands.
Okay. All right. All right. So let me roll. Can you roll a d6 for me?
Mm-hmm. 5.
Okay. You cripple him from this turn as he takes 5 damage, and his hold on you is released as he just kind of like drops his own head to the ground as he's screaming out, brain freeze!
Oh my god! I didn't even think it through.
And he is out for his next turn. He can't make an action and took 5 damage. What do you do?
What? We were supposed to go in the RV. Why is no one getting in the RV? And I get,
Because it's a tank.
Yeah, but can I like get into it though?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so I get into the tank, which Ron is driving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, run. We need to like move this. We need to like go over where they are.
You hear him like, beep, 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 as he backs up about 50 feet and he's like, all right, done. We're here.
You guys, get into the tank.
Am I still amped up?
Oh yeah.
Do I continue? I want to do tank stuff. I want to do tank shit. That robot is not my friend. That robot is not to be
We
trusted.
are going to
Dot
die.
is my friend.
We are going to die.
Okay. I'm gonna get in the thing. You guys ready? And also super amped up Wally and Stickum, who thought that was really cool.
Stickum's my best friend now!
Oh my god, Wally is my best friend. Wally and Stickum forever and ever.
Oh, fuck you, DK!
So we all get inside. We all get inside the tank.
Okay.
And I am amped the fuck up still.
Okay.
I run over and I throw my arms around Ron and I give him a kiss on the cheek and then I go just run around. I run around the tank because there's nothing.
So you're saying I still have a chance? Okay, DK, you are now falling back from the sky.
yeah.
What do you do?
So, as I'm falling back from the sky and I look down at Headless, boom, flashback, 1995, Nigeria, on the cliffs. I am afraid me and my brothers are standing there on the cliff, jumping from the cliff into the water. And there's this game. We made a hoop out of a palm tree. We took the palm leaves and we made a hoop. And people were jumping off the cliff into the hoops. And I'm scared. I'm there, but my brothers come, wet, sun rippling off their bodies. These are strong African boys. These boys are 16. They are much older than me. They are my older brothers. And they see me scared and they're like, what is wrong, DK? And I'm like, brothers, how do I jump? What if I hit the rocks? And it's like, if you keep your body straight, you will go straight and narrow. You remember that DVD that we got at one time, 1995? You remember that VHS we got that one time of, the year is 2000. You remember that DVD we got that one time of the movie with the Jamaicans and they were bobsledding? You know how they got their bodies really tight and they could get the speed? You use that speed and you go in between the hoops.
Are you using a plot point?
Oh yes, you know
Okay,
this
all
is
right.
a plot point. There isn't this much setup without using a plot point.
I figured.
And then I look down and I see Headless, but Headless fades for a second and I see a palm tree hoop. And I just go and I get harder than I ever gotten before. And all the weight and I land and I try to land exactly on top of Headless with all the strength that I can gather in my body.
So you basically hit terminal velocity as your density goes.
Yes, and the whole time everything's slow-mo. Foo Fighters' Hero is playing at high value. And it's like...
I think the most amazing part of the story is imagining you as a 2-year-old jumping into the water.
Yeah.
19-year-old DK,
Yeah.
2 in the year 2000.
I was really working on that math.
Okay, so that being a plot point, you're going to hit as you come down with all of your energy and you all hear the sound of like... as this just almost terminal, it's like fast and loud screaming as it comes down to the ground, hitting the ground with a giant crater as dust just hits the air, which you are going to be in the blast radius of for sure, as it hits. And
Right?
you probably won't take damage, but you might have to roll to reconstruct yourself.
Okay.
As you hit, I'm gonna have you roll, and this is really important.
Okay.
This could determine a lot of things.
Okay.
Given that you are at terminal velocity, using a plot point mixed with your power, I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
This is your damage.
Oh, boy. I don't ask you for much, Mr. Gygax. But I ask you one thing. Don't make me roll like the Wheaton boy.
17?
Yeah.
Gajax hears you.
Do you want to know how much health you had left?
How much health did you have left?
15.
Oh, yes.
As the dust settles, and this giant crater-like boom goes out over the ground, you look over and you see, with his knee down and landing in a pose, as the dust clears, DK stand up, and there is nothing but circuitry and broken parts in the ground around him.
And I look down at the secretary and say, Karma is an independent woman that don't need no man. And I call out to the crater. It's like, that one's for Aaron Disick, even though he screwed us over as well.
Can you roll your power for me?
Yep. Puddle, right?
A lot of things.
That's a 10, I think.
Yeah, that is a team.
That's 10.
Okay. I'm trying really hard to kill you this episode.
I know.
As you start seeing the ground around you, this moisture rising out of the dirt in like little beads as it all starts rushing together towards you and then just kind of starts forming up as Dot then kind of appears next to you coming out of the crater.
Sorry about that. I was in the middle of a flashback and I didn't see you. It was like a thing where I saw a ring. And,
Okay.
okay.
What do we do about him?
Well, I can rear naked choke him and you guys can pull off the helmet while I do it.
Okay.
Jim, now being the only one left standing at the end of the thing, he's like, and he does this one, and you see like a little flash of light, a little flashlight.
Jim, you're never
grab
good with
his
powers. Is that what your power is?
And I will grab his hand while he does it and go, no, no, no. And I pull the
Oh! Oh, damn. Oh, thank you, DK.
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
where's my
man.
cell phone?
What?
Where's my cell phone? I gave you a cell phone last time I saw you.
What? What?
I gave you a cell phone and you were supposed to call us. You did not call us. I will forgive you that, but where's my cell phone?
How was I supposed to call you?
Oh, with the cell phone, I gave you Jay's number.
I tried calling that number, nobody picked up.
Oh, yeah, Jay's phone got destroyed. That's a whole other thing. Can you get my phone back?
They took it from me.
Oh.
I don't have anything, man.
The quest continues.
We got to the hospital and these police officers took us and we were on the news and everything, acting like everything was cool. And the next thing I know, we were like, somebody like posted our bail or something, or I don't know, and we were brought here and they said they were gonna help us.
It's okay, Jim.
And now,
It's okay.
So what are your powers now, exactly?
you can call me Beacon.
Okay, we
right.
didn't even come up with our
What?
names yet.
You can call me Beacon.
They're on top of it.
Yeah, so
They
it's just like a
already
light,
have code
you
names.
just
We don't have
flash light.
code names.
Did you say bacon?
No, Beacon. Beacon.
Oh.
Like beacon.
So you're just a light post.
I'm like a beacon of hope.
Don't worry, I
Do you
saw
know
your flash thing. It was real
first
cool.
aid?
Just know it didn't
Did
work.
I do it?
Yeah, it was real
I
cool.
thought I was hazy in there and I thought I
yeah,
did
but
it. Like,
you did it. It was
did
real
it work?
Cool. Yeah, it did.
Did it?
You blinded.
I didn't hurt anybody, right?
No, you just made Dot and Karen blind.
Oh,
It didn't work on
thank
me.
God.
I pop out of the top turret thing or whatever of the tank, like, hey, we still have a whole dot stab thing to take care of.
Oh,
God.
yay.
Does anyone know?
No, weren't you a nurse or something? Weren't you like a
You hear the sound of gunshots going off, and you look over, and Sage Topian is firing up in the air with his eyes closed. Jay, I love you!
Sage, everything is okay, Sage. We're done. Now you just...
Are you still blind, Sage?
I can't see. I was running right towards it. Jay. Hey, where's your voice? Where's your voice, Jay? Come on. Jay. Come on. Hey.
No, he
Jay?
saved us. He saved us back there. You gotta do whatever you did to him last
Jay, I
night.
can feel you.
Let him feel
Give
you.
me the
Let
sauce,
him feel
Jay.
you, Jay. Let him feel
Jay, I
he just
saved the day, Jay. I want the
he
sauce.
He saved our lives. You have to let him feel
He's
you.
a little to your left.
No, stop it. All right.
No, right, yeah.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna try to give you something that you need. And I try to give him baking soda in his body to clear all the stuff.
It's damn
I've done a
Baking
lot of
soda?
drugs. I've done
You
a
try
lot
to
of
give him
drugs.
baking
Yeah,
soda?
So it's like some of that
produce-
calcium and that
You're trying to give him baking
so to
soda?
clear out everything, like all that.
You are going.
Sodium bicarbonate. I'm with you, Johnny. It's a good detoxer.
It's a good detox for
But
the
how
body.
are you?
Clear
How
the
are you?
blood.
How are you
Like,
going
to
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 wash
just
your
produce
body?
it in your body?
You like can. My
You
mom
do.
takes it with
You-
water and.
You do.
fires
You
by
actually
it.
Yeah, so
produce
maybe
it.
go
That
inside the
calcium
house and get
bicarbonate
it.
in your body, cleans your blood out, all the stuff, all the stuff. So it just
All the stuff.
it cleans
the stuff?
your blood, your body, and your mind. It's just a good refresher.
Can you roll your power for me?
Yeah. 5.
Okay. So all of a sudden he's like looking for it. He's like, oh. Ah.
It's real nice and neutral. Just clean your body, clean your mind.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
Go back to your wife.
Ah.
Go back to your wife and child.
so you can make. I feel. Oh, I'm even more ready for you now.
What?
Oh,
That man in love.
oh.
Supposed to like just clean you
Yeah, I'm
up.
pretty sure baking soda doesn't make someone stop loving you.
What, yeah, there's too much stuff inside your body. Dopamine, clear it up.
Oh, I
And,
feel-
it's just kind of like when you're all riled up, and then you just get unriled.
There's no
up.
stopping the way I feel for you, Jay.
Okay, no.
There's no
Yes.
stopping it. Just give me the stuff.
Yeah,
give me
have
more
you
of that.
Can you
Just
have
clean
you
it all
considered-
out. Clean me out.
This
Clean
isn't a
me out.
chemical thing.
No, man,
It's
I don't
a
know what to
love
do right
team.
now. No, it's not love. It's all
a love
chemical.
team.
Love is
Look.
not real.
Jay, so Stickum has now climbed on the top of my shoulder and he looks down at Jay and he goes,
Jay, you have a responsibility to that man to take care of his feelings because you put him in that position, and it would not be nice of you to not be clear about how it is that you feel. Do
No,
not
I
let
was
that man
always
do
clear
that.
about my intentions. I was not.
Jay, I don't think
Can
that's
you roll?
true.
Can you roll a d8 for me?
That's real cute coming from you, Stickum. You think I don't see what you were talking about? You and the
6.
shield.
D6?
You think I didn't see that?
3.
We're still friends.
No. No, we're not.
You release some green mist out from under you as you're stressing out. As Dot is hit with a load of oxytocin, and she
Which one is
immediately
that?
just calms down kind of completely, and is able to regain herself in the situation. She's feeling extremely zen and lovey-dovey.
Noah, you know you are a nurse, right? You
I
think you can work on some stuff?
Didn't
just-
technically finish med school.
Look,
DK, I would appreciate if you didn't bring that up.
Look,
But
no,
no, I
you are
admire
not
you
nice to
so
me.
much, and you always know what to do.
Yeah, just do
I
your
love
thing.
that about you.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Dot.
And I know that you're gonna help and you're gonna save my dad. And my mom
where is
tried
your
to
dad?
help us. He's in
the tank.
DK saved him. That was amazing. You carried them back to the tank.
You know?
That was incredible. And our old friends are here. I'm so glad to see you guys. Do you still have my coat? It looked really good on you. Oh man, Jay, are you making me feel so okay right now? Maybe your powers aren't so bad. Maybe you can just make everything okay.
Infinity Fist comes out and puts a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, Infinity Fist, I'm so glad you're here.
He looks over at you. I don't think you did this on purpose, but thank you. Dot,
Yes.
I think you should come with me.
Okay, well, it's gonna be, I know it's gonna help if I come with you.
So he kind of takes you towards the tank
Karen, I didn't
that
get to
is
say
currently,
you're amazing.
which is currently kind of
Thank
converting
you.
back into the RV as you see it, as you're moving towards it, kind of transforming and moving itself out as it elongates. And as you get up to it, you see your mother kneeling down, crying, holding Chuck. And as you get closer, you can see that the color has kind of left his face, and there's just a pool of blood inside the RV as Infinity Fist kind of takes his hand off your shoulder and takes a step back and lets you walk into the RV. Dot? Dot? Is it over? I can't sense any of us nearby, but they're coming. They're coming, Dot. We can't stay here. We have to go.
So we'll go. So we'll go and we'll get Dad fixed up and it's gonna be
Dot.
okay.
Dot. He didn't make it.
I don't understand.
Your dad. He's dead. I'm sorry, Dot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I was just trying to protect my daughter. My daughter. You are my daughter. We can't stay here. They're gonna come for us. They're gonna come for all of you.
Shh, it's okay, Mom.
No, Dot, it's not okay. They know what happened. You can't do things like this and us not know. We all know.
You're your mom. And I love you.
Molly, who is coming after us?
The vine.
What is the vine?
Me, but not me. I'm not. Chuck didn't know. Chuck never knew. I wanted to tell him. I wanted to tell both of you, but I couldn't. You wouldn't understand. I'm not human. I'm not. I mean, I am human, but I'm not. We're not. We're descendants of a species not from here.
Okay.
They call us plantlings, very discriminatively, but the Vine are an alien race that came here thousands of years ago, and they created a line of descendants to integrate into the human population, and that was the goal. That was the plan, was to retaliate for everything that you've done to us. But I didn't want any part of it. I have to help. I had to, because I'm one of them, but I'm not. We're all one of them, but we're not. I'm human, but I'm not. And I loved your father, and I loved you, and we couldn't have a child, and Chuck didn't know why. So someone else carried you to term. Your real mother your biological mother is out there somewhere, and you probably inherited your psiot abilities from her.
You're my real mom.
We have to go, Dot. They're gonna come for us. Me. You.
So we'll go.
I can't protect all of us, Dot. I don't know if I can even protect you. There's a lot of us. Everywhere. In the government, the police, the media, positions of power. And we're just a small part of it. Then there's the Vine, and they're coming.
When are they coming?
Now. Everyone, we have to go. They know, they saw it, they see everything.
How do you turn that off?
They probably will soon. I'm going to be banished. I won't be allowed to be a part of my people anymore.
Molly, you have to turn it off. You have to protect Dot now.
They'll do it. I have to be. They won't let me continue. I turned my back on them, and they're gonna try to kill us.
Ron.
Yeah, Haas, real uncomfortable in here. What's up?
Is there anything Jin would be able to do to help with this situation? It seems a little bigger than the power group.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you there, buddy. Given the way things kind of ended up with Jin, she agreed to have us help you guys, but she wasn't necessarily keen on bringing more heat down on the sanctuary. But, that being said, She's not necessarily one to turn people away or truly in need.
How long does the
I bet if Infinity Fist sweet talked her, we could probably make it happen.
Okay. So where do you think we go from here?
I think we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I think I'm, a tank was just sitting next to the mayor. I didn't mean to blow up the front entryway. I was trying to hit the Hulk thing, you know. That was a complete mistake on my part.
Yeah, we all blow
How
stuff
long does
up.
the oxytocin last?
The oxytocin, at least a couple actions, so a little bit longer.
Okay.
But kudos to you, man, for that crater.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear on the outside of the tank a little bit of a knock. Ding, 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 ding. Not the tank, the RV. You hear kind of a knock. Ron kind of like pulls up the screen on the side, and you see like a camera on the side just showing this individual holding a camera, like just knocking on the door, like a digital SLR kind of camera. Hello?
Who are you?
My name's Scott. Scott, I'm a little bit of a self-made investigative journalist.
Okay, not the time.
I have
we
a
don't
blog.
want any.
I have a blog. No, I want to ask you guys a couple questions.
No, we're good. Thanks. It's really bad time.
I'll talk to you.
It's nice.
No,
I
press.
I recognize you all. The power group, right?
Yep, that is
From-
us. Like you
in
said,
Vegas.
Yep. We're
Yeah,
having
we're
a-
kind of on
yeah,
our
having a-
way. We gotta
yeah.
kind of leave.
Can you tell me what happened? Cause you guys are like, you're kind of famous and stuff, and I had a meeting here today, and I hope you don't mind. I kind of caught everything on camera, and I just wanted to kind of. I'm sorry. I'm kind of freaking out right now.
Okay, let's get a quick 10-second meeting, and then we will handle it.
Can you just?
Yeah, I will answer every question you want, I promise, in just a second. Okay, look. I know this is a real hard time, but I do think we have a chance to get in front of this. We might as well accomplish the one mission we were trying to do and change the face of the psiots. So me and Jay are gonna go talk to these guys.
As you're saying that, Molly stands up, kind of conducts herself, and opens the side of the RV door. Hello, I'm Molly Wilson. Scott, good to see you again. The power group here saved us. I know this is going to be hard to believe, but hopefully with the evidence you have from here today, you will see that Mayor Schaefer was part of some sort of alien terrorist group who had targeted psiots and were calling them here to brainwash them and make them do their bidding. And I can provide evidence in the basement I can't talk to you for too long, Scott, but you know me, and you know my word is valid. So just she looks around, paper, pencil.
I rip
Carry.
out my stuff and give it to her.
Kind of takes it and starts writing down. Okay, here's the access codes for the facility inside the. Just crawl through the rubble. There's an elevator that will take you down 2 floors. Use this access code. Inside the facility, she takes it back. Here, this password will get you onto the network. Everything you need to know about the experiments that were being done here is on there. And you saw everything, right? These people saved us today and stopped this entire town from a madman. Can I just give this? I don't really want to walk into a burning building. No, you have to do this. You can't trust anyone. To take this. Put your footage online. Just do it immediately. Just Jay, this is your territory. What? How does he get the? We need this to get on the internet as fast as possible, with as many hits as possible, as quickly as possible. How does he do it?
Somebody give me a phone. Anybody have a phone?
I mean, I have a.
Give me your phone.
You want my phone?
Give me your phone.
Oh,
What is it?
it's an iPhone.
Oh, great. Yeah, give me your phone.
Okay.
All right.
It's,
Let me open
Do you-
up your Twitter. I'm gonna sign you out of Twitter.
oh,
Is that cool? Okay.
are you? You're using my phone to plug into your.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's fine. Can I get statements from any of you? Is there anything you'd like to tell me about the power group? Is that how you? Is it the power group or
The power group. The
is
power group is Karen, Jay, me, DK, Noah, and Dot.
Okay, he kind of lifts up his camera and he's like, and what would you, DK, like to say on behalf of the power group on what happened here today?
We are glad we were able to stop this invasion right here, right
So it's an
now.
invasion.
Yes.
Are you saying there's an invasion happening?
There's a secret invasion happening right now. A secret war, undercover battle, and we're going to try and stop it. Now, I can't speak for all psiots. Some psiots, even we can't trust. But we're one of the good guys, and we'll do everything we can to help.
Okay, thank you. Is that Mr. Wilson? Oh God, Molly, I am so.
I'm just stroking his hair. Isn't he handsome?
I think I have. Can I have my phone?
So you're gonna cut that up?
Yeah.
You're gonna make a little story?
Yeah.
I want you to upload the video to this account. When you're done, tweet it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust you. Don't send any weird tweets.
I won't.
It's gonna hit a whole lot of people.
Okay.
It'll make your career.
I don't. Oh, okay.
You can tag yourself. Just at yourself.
No, I understand
Yeah.
the concept.
Just at yourself.
Oh no,
off
I
of my
get.
Twitter.
I know how to use Twitter. I'm a journalist
Okay.
for a blog. It's
Great.
It's a real job.
Yeah.
It's a real job.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm sorry. Do you want me to call an ambulance or have you called an ambulance?
Yeah,
I think we gotta go. We
Yeah.
gotta go. We gotta go.
Okay. Thank you.
thank you. So what's the move, Molly?
And Ron, kind of, you see the door close as Molly steps back and sits down and puts her hand in her head in her hands, and just Ron? Can you hotwire us a car? Oh yeah. Not a problem. Piece of cake. I am the driver after all.
I know we're thinking fast and we're going, but by us you mean you and Mr. Wilson, right? I mean, that's an important part of our group.
I think my mom might need me.
I think we need each other. And we need to bury your father. He was a good man.
Yeah. I agree, and I definitely understand sticking with family. So
Yeah, I think I gotta go with Mom for a while.
Yeah.
You'll be okay though, Dot. You're strong. You can be strong for your mom. She needs you.
I love you guys.
I love you too, Dot.
We love you, Dot.
Can you roll a D10 for me?
3.
So as they're saying that, you just kind of turn to a puddle. Literal puddle of emotion. Ron, get us out of here. Get us a couple miles away and get us a car. Okay. All right. Everybody buckle up. And you hear the sound of sirens in the distance. And you see out the window. Jay! Jay! Where are you? Jay!
Can I use my plot point real quick? I feel sorry for this man. I'm gonna use my plot point to connect with his mind and give him back all the memories of his wife and his child so that he will get off this man and return back to his loving family instead of being with this homewrecker.
So you get in there.
Yeah,
and you
but
try,
while I'm watching him out the window and
As
I
you're
feel
driving
sorry for
away.
his ass.
As you're driving away.
I'm putting back in all the memories that he already has in his body of his wife and why he married her and his kid.
So as he's standing there, and he kind of falls to his knees, and he still can't see, and he's, oh God. Just drive, Ron. Go.
We're good.
And he kind of just bows his head, and you see him kneeling on the ground as you drive away, and he knows his time with Jay is past. As you drive away and make your way down the road to the closest vehicle to Hotwire, and then take Chuck's body and Molly and Dot as they make their way to Vegas. And you all say your goodbyes as Infinity Fist has kind of wrapped his body and used a couple of the fur coats to cover it up that were left over and puts him in this vehicle. All right, everybody. Where to?
Can we go back to Jen's?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well,
We're already riding a fine line sending those two over there. She wasn't too happy about the way things went down before.
Let's pay Ursula a visit. Feel like we owe it to him.
You mean Aldwin, the casino owner?
Yeah, too many A names. We need to get rid of all the A names. Maybe
So you want us to go right back to the place we destroyed?
and destroy him. Whatever.
Look, man, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Bloodthirsty.
Yeah,
man.
you know, look, we just lost a member of our team, okay, and I'm not handling well. So I'm not gonna make any decisions on where we're going.
I'm totally cool with us hiding out in the desert and laying low for a while, too.
We don't do lay low. We know Toyo's gonna find us.
Not in the RV, man.
Okay.
You all have been spending a lot of time outside of it lately. Which is another reason we got to get on the road.
All right, well.
fine. Well, it's clear you already have a spot in mind.
I
Why
don't
don't
have
we
a
just?
shit spot at all, man. I just want to get out of here before before the vines show up, before Arata shows up, before the entire U.S. government shows up.
Just drive us somewhere
Just
then.
drive. Let's
All
just
right,
drive.
that's what I do. And just kind of drives away. As we then, post-credit sequence, cut back to the mayor's mansion on the bottom floor. As Scott is making his way down the elevator, and kind of you hear the ding of the elevator as he exits, kind of looks down the hallways, makes his way over to the lab at the end, and pulls out the sheet to type in the access code and notices the door is kind of cracked, and he hears voices on the inside as he kind of grabs his camera, kind of peeks through, and he sees a girl that he recognizes that was a friend of Dot's that was usually hanging out, a Lila, I believe, just grabbing things and putting them in like her bag and stuff like that. And there's another individual, and you can hear them talking, and he hears her say and captures on video, like, grab your poison, Serenity Valley, we gotta get out of here. We're gonna find them. They took everything from us, and we're gonna kill them. And we're gonna end it right there. And that is the end of Volume 2 of Valiant Vanquished. Thank you, Amy. Final episode. Thank you, Amy, guys.
This has been amazing. I'm just gonna.
Oh, and we're getting a cone raid at the end of the show. Dreaded cone raid. Guys, thank you, Dreaded Cone. Oh, shit. As the show comes to an end. Well, what you guys just missed was Valiant Vanquished, our official Valiant RPG. That's a part of the Valiant comic books universe, and you can see all of them up on YouTube. This is the end of Volume 2. We start Volume 3 next motherfucking week. And new volumes are a great jumping on point, so if you like RPGs, if you like comic books, if you like all that stuff, you should definitely check it out, because it's fun. It's really fun, and next week will be a great jumping on point as we start a new chapter in this story, and that's the perfect time to jump in. Sweet. Good times.
You horrible jerk. That was great. You're
Horrible
the
jerk.
worst.
Yeah, I know. I tried really hard to kill you.
I know. I
Your
got
rolls.
shot like 4 times.
I know. You guys' rolls tonight. You started off so good, and then it got bad, but then when it counted, you guys hit it every fucking time.
Thank you, chat.
Every time. All right. I have a question. How many NPCs did we give away? One NPC, which means, all right, so we already gave away a copy of Secret Weapons #1 and Unity to Kill a King Volume 1. I would now like for you guys to get active in the chat room. Lucas is going to pull a winner for this Secret Weapons t-shirt and Unity Deluxe Edition hardcover, which is super fucking rad. Secret Weapons just came out today. It's an amazing, amazing book. It's like one of my new favorite books. It's so good. And we got to do an NPC giveaway. Lucas, do we have an NPC winner? All right, so Lucas is going to pull an NPC winner. While he's doing that, I'm going to quickly get through these tips and you guys for supporting us. So to all the raiders that just came in, get active. You could win something. Good timing on that. All right, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back here. All right. That nerd 221 may have donated too soon. This show has been a blessing, gotten me through some tough times, even though I've been watching for 2 weeks. Thanks for the laughs.
Oh, good.
Gaika, time to support my favorite show. Karen, DK, Noah, Dot, J, lead narrator. Also, I can't forget Livewire for the villain. Heretic Rada, because Green-Eyed Trombonus is being a nudge. Hashtag Exomanowar. Dot, mind doing a bit of pruning. Analar, let's get some additional chaos on the field. Jay and Exomanowar. Uberbaldi, I guess this will be the last time I'm able to try and help poor Dot out. Maybe Exomanowar can help free her from the vine. It seems that 1/5 of the people in that town are just too tense. Hinfu, hashtag lead narrator, hashtag Exomanowar, hashtag Clarice wins. Supalot, Karen, Exomanowar, let's get these people some plot points. Feilong93080, there was once a teenager named Dot, and when she's not liquid, she's hot. Thought you must bid you adieu, and know that we all miss you, but while you'll be gone, you will never be forgotten.
Ah, thank you.
Forgot. Hashtag Armstrong. It rhymed, I messed it up. Heretic Rada, You know what Exo Manowar needs? More hashtag Shanhara please, hashtag daddy wants a crit. Chuck Wilson, screw you, Vine, hashtag Exo Manowar. Mayor Schaefer, hope you are all enjoying your time in my city, HRPG Sharky. Okay, so I know more tips came in, like a lot more, but it looks like the bot borked or Streamlabs borked tonight. Did Streamlabs mess up tonight, Lucas? It must have, because we don't have record past 1021. So for everyone else that supported, thank you guys so much. We really, really, really do appreciate it. Really, really great. If you guys enjoyed the show, don't forget to go over to Reddit, to the HyperRPG Reddit. They'll post a link in chat right now. We'll be doing an after-show discussion, talk about things on the show, theories you may have. The theories are starting to come together. There's some other stuff in the works that will start coming together really soon. Lucas, did you pull any winners? Yeah. All right, what do you got for me? Wait. What was that? Dunkin' Donuts 77. Dunkin' Donuts? Yes, comic book giveaway. Dunkin' Donuts 77 won the comic book giveaway.
Nice.
Akum wins the NPC giveaway.
Yay.
Congratulations, you guys. For those that are unaware, every $500 we raise to keep this channel alive and to keep these wonderful hosts, paid for their hard work that they put into this show, we do an NPC giveaway. Like my table, all of these cards right here, like all of these, there are so many. These are all you guys in the chat room. Now, I was finally able to kill some of you guys off tonight, and we left quite a few behind. Passed out.
We kind of bailed on those guys.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did.
Nobody brought them up again.
Jason's just
"All right."
asleep on the side of the road.
You just bailed on those dudes once
My
again.
cell phone.
I was
Once
blissed
again.
out at that point, so thank you.
Look, if they would have had my cell phone, they would have joined the party.
Yeah, I mean, poor Pordrin, he's just a kid. You guys left him there. You left Jason. You left
Can't
Jen.
save everybody.
We weren't safe.
You weren't safe. These are all chat room members that have been brought onto the show, which is amazing. I love this aspect of the show. It's really fun to get to use you guys' names and work with you to come up with players in this Valiant universe. It's really cool. Finally got to kill some people tonight, though. That felt good. That felt good. Wanted to kill one of you guys, but whatever. At least none of you actually tried saving Chuck.
I know.
Well, I just mean you had opportunities and nobody was really trying.
I was trying. I
What
tried to
could
save Chuck.
like how?
You guys have healed people before.
I was all out of plot points.
Yeah, that's why I laughed when you.
I
wasted
could,
your plot
burn
point
him.
to put him to sleep. I
Look,
was
that
like,
could have
oh,
been crazy.
all right, that same
I
plot
mean,
point.
like,
that
I
you-
think I used it very well and very precisely. Got rid of him quick. That dude was powerful.
It's true. It's true. Hey, people die. It's fine. Shit happens. Shit happens. Guys, we'll be back next week at 9:30 p.m. Boom! Same as always. Thank you, Dreaded Cone, for that raid. We'll hit you back up soon, man. You guys should definitely follow Dreaded Cone. He's an awesome streamer if you haven't already. But we'll be back tomorrow for another awesome big day of streaming, starting with Matt Acevedo playing some Brawl of Ages, a free-to-play game that's really fun. The C Team with Penny Arcade, and then the Gauntlet tomorrow night.
Zach, before we go out completely, can I just say thank you to you guys for being completely amazing. Thank you to all of you for supporting the show. Thank you to Valiant for making this happen. And thank you, Zach. This has been so much fun.
Yay! Glad you guys having a good
Yeah.
time. Thank you, Amy. All right. Yeah, Uber Baldy apparently trolled me a lot with his tips tonight, and he's upset that they didn't come through and that I can't read them.
Oh,
Sorry.
Tweet him.
Sorry, not sorry. Uber
oh
Baldy.
man, that's rough.
It messed up just for you, dude. He messaged me like 4 days ago, and he's like, "Hey, I already figured out all the tips and trolls for you for Vanquished this week."
Oh no!
He was waiting.
No.
He was waiting all week.
That's unfair.
It's really unfair.
No, you have to
Tweet
redeem it.
Tweet it.
Uber
put it-
Baldy,
put it in the Reddit.
text him all the
Yeah, or put it.
all the things, and he'll read it next week.
Private message me at 4 a.m. because I never turn my notifications off.
Oh, that's good to know.
Put it in the Reddit.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm sleeping. It's fine. Guys, thank you so much. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.